no matter how it goes. Yeah, the after party. Oh yeah, count you one in here. Hold on.
Is this going on YouTube?
Yes, motherfucker.
Oh my God. What? I need to get off this.
Literally the exact same thing you were just watching.
He's got a criminal record.
He's like, my parole officer can't see me on this.
He's all, "What's up? My name is David. I like comics."
All right.
Whoa.
Comments, private chat. Okay. Anyways, let me bring up our YouTube real quick. Hold on.
You look good, Drew.
Oh, and you know what?
Fuck you guys.
Drew's like, I'm out. This is on YouTube? What? And let me invite Tom back in. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, they went on for quite a while, dude. It was a good show.
I only caught like the last 30 minutes or so. I was doing shit all day. Oh, hey, what's up, CBS?
Fucking Drew.
What's going on?
We had a member that just got camera shy right now.
Yeah, right?
Whoa.
Almost 5 hours. That's nothing, bro. What was the last one where we did like 4 hours and then we did another 4 hours on the after party?
Yeah.
Long.
We had to match it.
All right, let me see how we look on YouTube. And we need to get Tom back in here too.
Oh, we look good on YouTube.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
We look just as good as we did last time we did this.
I gotta turn the volume down. Hold on. When I put it on.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, no, so I forgot that I did this for a reason. You think he's still up? Tom was in here a minute ago, and then his mic wasn't working, so he left before we went live. And then now I don't see him anywhere. But anyways, so I thought when Juan and Mike left that we were gonna be screwed because we needed the I was gonna need their login.
Yeah.
But I was like, even if I log in with the club password, it's gonna send the code to Juan. But I forgot that because I went through this shit last time, I made my own login, so I could do this shit anytime I want.
Nice.
I put in my own email and it worked.
Oh shit.
Apparently, in my drunken state, I've signed up for this before.
Were you watching for the James robbery on the comic shop?
Yeah, no, I was watching from the beginning. I was yeah.
That was funny.
It's not a Drunkcast without some memes, right?
Oh man, there were some good ones on there.
But I don't have any memes though.
Hey, it's not an after party with
yeah,
memes.
The after party, we just go full unprofessional and shit.
Oh yeah.
But no, I was in on the end there with the whole Miles Morales thing. I just know that got lit. That was a good long
things stayed on topic pretty well, really. Like there was a whole lot of comic talk for the Drunkcast. It was different. Yeah, it was different for sure. And it was kind of with the people you wouldn't expect it to be with. Yeah. So it was fun. I liked it.
It was fun to watch. Yeah, I ended up this time. Normally, like I'll watch it on my phone or whatever, but this time I actually just sat in the living room because I had the boys. So I just put it on the TV in the living room, and I was one of those people.
Yeah,
nice.
It was nice. It was a nice way to do it. See everybody all sexy on the big screen.
Yeah.
I'm usually not signing in until now, so.
And Tom, kind of.
Butt pirate. I like it.
I think Tom's trolling us right now.
No, he keeps jumping in and out.
His internet's all fucked up right now.
It's the worst.
Yeah, when I started it, we could see him, but then me and Robert couldn't hear him, and then now he's in and out. Poor Tom. I think his internet's about as drunk as he is, probably. But
You guys are all Johnny come late though to the party, right? Rob doesn't drink, and James, you probably haven't touched anything.
hey, whoa! It's Modelo time, fool.
Yeah, I'm well past gone at this point.
No,
this is after party. We don't have to drink.
James, like, you want to talk shit? Talk shit.
I drink. No, I don't want to talk shit. I don't. I had a couple as I watched, but no, I'll keep this one PG. We'll be nice.
Nice.
So what's new with all you guys?
Oh, I don't know. Nothing.
That COVID, huh?
Yeah. I finally got to hit a comic shop the other day for the first time in a while.
Dude?
It was all right. Like, I only bought one book at the comic shop, which is able to snag that.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's a good cover.
I picked up a few trades, which are that right there. It was a Swamp Thing heavy day, so it was nice.
It's nice to go back into a shop and just like
Yeah,
for a while.
I actually went to stayed over and dug in a different shop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went into Kentucky. So it was a good day though. So turned out better than I thought it would.
I actually went to a brand new store that I've never been to because I work at a different facility right now. So after work, I got out at like 2:30, and I just kind of Googled comic shops, and I went to one I've never heard of, never been to before, and came out with some pretty good bangers.
Nice. I saw the ones you tagged me in.
Yeah. Yeah, so they didn't have a ton of stuff, which was kind of good because then I would have spent the whole day there. So I just went through whatever they had and picked whatever I wanted. It was good.
Nice.
I went to a store too. So first I went to GameStop, and I got my
Oh, you got a night red.
Dude, when you finish the story, let's go back to the whole GameStop situation.
Okay. And then this one I don't really care for. So I already told these guys, but literally what I did is, like months ago, I went to GameStop and I pre-ordered a bunch of figures, and then
James,
COVID happened.
Talk about Eric working at GameStop and you're buying shit from GameStop.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I've always loved GameStop, man. GameStop never done me wrong personally. But so I pre-ordered a bunch of shit, and then COVID happened and they closed. And then they called me like a week ago and was like, "Hey, you have like some shit pre-ordered if you're gonna come pick it up." So I was like, "Oh,
wow, motherfucker, you guys haven't been open for months."
They're like, "We're doing curbside now." Oh, okay.
Okay, now you can come in. Now we need you.
I've got so much stuff on pre-order, it scares me.
I got that, and then I got it's all the way on the other side, but I got the Baby Yoda, the bigger one.
Nice.
I got that finally, and then I pre-ordered a bunch more, like I think it's Boba Fett that's coming out.
The Carbonite Boba Fett.
Right? There's like a Boba Fett Carbonite, I think. So I got him pre-ordered and some other ones. But anyways, hold on real quick before you tell your GameStop story. Then I actually go to an actual comic book shop, and I haven't been for a while. And I haven't even posted these yet. And I know you guys have.
Are they from GameStop?
Anyway. Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, okay.
Another newsstand. And then we got a first Tiffany here. I already showed that one already, but Oh yeah,
Oh,
phone book.
you're collecting newsstands now?
Now, bro,
I might have a
I get newsstands whenever I can.
I might have a couple. I'll have to look and see. I don't really collect spawns, but you know, the ones that people give to me, I guess.
Newsstands are nice.
No.
Newsstands are... But what's your GameStop
Burn.
story? Go ahead.
So I've been to 2 different GameStops because I want to get a new Xbox. Because this one's kind of taking a shit. Dude, they don't have anything in there anymore. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but
Yeah, it's like going to a fucking Big Five and trying to buy weights.
yeah, it's fucking
Everything's fucking
it's
gone.
dumb.
Like gamers want to get super good on their fucking game, and workout people want to get super fit. It's fucking COVID, dude. Everything sucks.
Yeah.
Good luck.
People got money to spend now, so the $500 Xbox don't mean shit no more, and they're just sitting at home, so they just want to play.
Well, it's not even that. They're not sending the stores consoles anymore, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, because everything. Like half those processors go into Macs and like a million fucking computers, right? So they're stripping shit down. Like it's insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they.
Sorry, guys.
like-
I'm not on camera. I'm not on camera because I'm actually drunk casting.
Bottle is huge.
I know, right?
So,
That's a good point, though. But that's like how the fucking Nintendo Switch, dude, was like gone from everywhere, and people.
Nintendo and Mac use the same processing software and hardware, so everything that goes into a fucking iPhone goes into a Switch. It's the same tech.
Yeah.
No one listens to me.
The iPhone,
across the board, no one listens to me. So what the fuck?
the iPhone and the Switch are the same. They have the same shit inside.
Yeah, it's the same components that go inside of an iPhone and inside of an iWatch and everything else. Like it's the same components.
Hold on, I think Tom's really drunk. He's fucking cracking a slab right now.
He said he was
No. I told Tom to crack that slab 2 hours ago. He's doing it now.
Hey, he saved that shit for the after party, bro. Tom knows.
It is the elephant one.
Tom knows what's up. But no, that's crazy. I believe it though. As far as yeah, mine said that they were open. They were supposed to open.
Go, Tom, go. Go, Tom, go.
I'm glad that you're sending that book in, because that guy is gonna get that and just be delighted that he's gonna sign that.
So he's got it out of the hard shell. Now he's fighting the inner well.
It's always the inner well.
I like the fact that I haven't said a damn word.
He dropped it.
Like explaining what I'm doing.
I know.
We're we don't have
play
anymore, so we're just trying to narrate the sport of you opening the CGC book. We're like commentators. And then Trevor could be like the analyst doing the play-by-play of how he's opening it and everything.
I just know Tom's expressions, and it, like that's disappointment. He dropped it.
I know he's gonna fuck this up. Watch.
No, he is not.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Hope you have steady hands, Tom.
you got it. It doesn't matter anyways. When you send it in, you know.
Shit,
Look at that, bro. Look at that 9.4 right there. Ooh.
I love 9.4s. I'm the only guy who does. Me and Rob had a conversation about it. Like I'm the only person who likes 9.4s.
Yeah, you definitely are.
It smells so good from being published in 1968.
That book is that old. Wow.
Yeah, James, you wouldn't know what like any of those are though, right? Like, so you only have like omnibuses.
Check it. It literally has
You're right.
like paper in it, like separated.
No.
That's what
Tom,
they do.
Yeah, they put that in there as a sleeve to stop the degradation process with newsprint. So it's like a slip. Yeah,
This
sorry.
thing is beautiful in so many ways.
Trevor, you want to see this new omnibus I got the other day?
No.
Yeah, is it an actual comic or an omnibus?
Oh man.
Oh, hold on,
Look
wait. The lighting's off.
Look
What? I can't see the grade. What's the grade?
Now can you see it?
No, I can't because it says live over it. 14. No, God damn it, motherfucker!
I'll be right
You're
there.
like,
I'll be right
yeah,
there.
that 1.8 you tried to get me to buy for $2,000, right?
I
Oh
was
shit!
trying to
Were you
tell
trying to
you
rip me
this.
off? Oh
How dare
shit!
you.
Hold on. Here, I'll
Don't
walk
you-
over to mine. I'll walk over to mine right
try
now.
to
Here.
put me on blast.
Oh my god. Oh shit! What's that?
Oh, that
What's that right there?
Oh. You know, if I add mine up, though, I think I equal 3.
Dude, of all the motherfuckers in this club trying to come at me with my bullshit collection,
Oh man, it's all good. I love you, bro.
James, I'll dock with you. We both know that, like, low grade is better than no grade, right?
For sure. That's for sure.
But
Especially when
I'm
you
really trying to get into what's the Joker's New Girlfriend? Like, I just don't have any copies of those, and I'm never gonna catch up. You know.
You know what? Your collection just shipped them, bro.
I know. Robert sent me all this cool shit, and you know he's trying to help me to not be a piece of shit collector.
Oh, see, now that the count moved, I like that little shelf he got back there.
But yeah, I don't know. I love you guys, and dude, the fact that you have fucking Daredevil #1's dope. Tom is cracking fucking books. That's awesome. I don't know. I feel like this is a good. This is a good mood.
Mine was just luck, and thanks to Rob. Yours was that patient paying off. You're way more patient than I could ever be.
It took a couple of years, and also a
That's
little
what
bit
I'm
of good credit. So
you waited and waited and waited for the right one, and you did it. Now I just can't wait for you to get that X-Men.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. That's a whole fucking story. I can't get into it. I'm too emotional over that. Like, I literally was yelling at those people today who I was said, like, I locked the deal in at $3,500, right? Coven. Well, we're not going to sell the book because of, you know, we need some liquidity and everything else. I was like, we made a deal for $3,500 fucking dollars. I gave you $1,000 down. And Rob knows I started selling off my collection to get the other part of the cash, and guess what? I got my money back, and that's it. And these are like close friends, and it just
not no more ex-close friends.
Yeah. You know, a bad deal goes bad once, and you're not homies anymore.
Well, it's taking people at their word.
It just sucks. Well, it was a 4.5, and now a 4.5 goes for like money I can't reach anymore. So,
like that damn Miles Morales book,
right?
So
I'm not gonna say names, but I definitely got
if he put it on his Instagram, but he'll hate me for bringing this back up, for bringing up the heartache. But if you guys follow Omega in our club in the South, he had the variant in a 9.4, which is selling on eBay right now for like 12, 15, 1,700 with best offer accepted. So pretty much 1,200 and up. And he said that he sold it 2 years ago for 200.
Oh.
That is fucking brutal.
Talk, man.
That's a kick in the junk.
Oh, that poor guy.
I sold my Walking Dead #1 for roughly $200 right before the show started. After the show started, it was like $1,300, and I was like, awesome, great. So
So my Walking Dead #1, I had 2 of them, and I bought 2 from Tony Moore at Comic-Con 2003 because he was hustling, right? Like, $25 get you 4 zombie comics, $26 get you a sketch. And I was like, cool, yeah, sure, dude, you're hustling. I'll buy. And I read it, and I went back to Comic-Con the next day and bought another set. So I sold my first set for about the same amount, and then my second set I sold to my boss at the comic shop, right? and for $500, and he was like, "Oh shit, I totally ripped you off," and he hooked me up, finding me like a 9.0 that I pressed out to a 9.6, because he was like, "I totally fucked you over on this. I feel so bad."
Dang.
Dang.
I don't even know if I mean, I'm sure I've seen one, but I definitely have only seen a handful.
Well, like, I collect zombie books, so for me, it's a big deal. Like, if it wasn't, like, it's not a flash in the pan for me. Like, I collect zombie shit. If it was, fuck, I don't know, Fatale or Manhattan Projects, which are good books, and a good read, but no one cares anymore because everyone's up on fucking Saga dick.
Whoa. Don't be talking shit. Don't be talking shit.
I'm just saying, man, everyone's up on fucking Saga, and Brian K. Vaughan can take fucking half a year off every fucking year and not work, and we're all waiting on fucking comic for a show that's never going to be fucking made.
I've never read Saga.
It's good when he writes it. Just dude likes to be on vacation all the time,
That's how I felt.
He needed to get his creative juices flowing again.
Sure. Just like Todd McFarlane's gonna really get back to writing Spawn.
That's how I felt with Hillbilly from Eric Powell. It was there was so much downtime in between issues that it was a good read and I wanted to stay with it. But when you go months, it's like I'm really losing interest. I don't know if he's even going to make another one.
That dude went through like a super hard divorce and moved states and child support and everything. So that's when he restarted Albatross Comics, and Hillbilly was his first go-to.
It was so good too. I bought it just based on the cover because I was like, "Well, this looks cool." And reading it and kind of getting the dialogue and everything from him, it was an awesome read. But after a couple issues, he just took so much time off.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
I think what makes Saga so worse is that it's been almost 2 years now, and it's not just that it ended on a break. I won't say the spoiler, but it's how they fucking ended was like the biggest punch in the gut. To then take a 2-year break is like a total fuck you to the fans.
Having money is hard.
Yeah, that was fucking brutal, man. That was brutal. What's up, Scully?
Hi.
I'm
glad I could be here.
Mr. Fabulous, senior fancy post the other day.
Thank you.
You got your little ring light, I'm sure, shining on you right now.
No, I got this fucking corner light here. All set up for our D&D nights on Mondays now.
Yeah.
Wow.
D&D nights.
You're allowed to play D&D and not be mocked out of the club?
Yep.
Yeah,
Times have changed.
Yeah.
Times have changed.
Monday night.
I still can't do the card games and stuff.
Tom's
D&D isn't a
but
card
he's on
game, you
mute.
fucking muppet.
You fucking Neanderthal.
Damn it,
Jiminy
Tom.
Christmas.
No, Tom.
I can't hear him.
No, he knows.
Oh.
We can read lips. It's okay. You could just, tell us, go on another rant about
Get
how
a
much
notepad.
I say we just make the words up for him.
So, were you guys here for this part of the chat last time? How terrible the fucking jokes were that came from Ruben. That was brutal.
He's fed.
The show tonight?
Says,
The last shot. I was at the beginning of the show. I was at the beginning of the show, and then I watched Godzilla, King of Monsters, and then I came back and then caught the ass end of the last one.
That's a good movie.
So I missed the whole Queef story and all that other shit.
Oh,
I think his
story.
there was.
Steve had it. Yeah.
I'm all in.
Steve had enough of hearing about the piss talk. So he had to call her out.
No, I think his jokes could be good if he just had, a little bit better delivery.
Yeah, it was all on the delivery, Ruben. It was bad. It wasn't a good show out for a hopeful. It was pretty bad.
What was who was the stoner guy that was like, I used to do drugs. And I still do drugs, but I used to also. Like, who was that?
You gotta get real specific there, bro.
I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He's dead now, obviously.
Mitch?
Oh, shoot.
You talking about the Mitch dude?
Yes, Mitch, yeah. I can't think
with the long hair and the stone face delivery and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd always be like, I used to do drugs. I still do, but I also used to. And it's really not that,
I think, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's not that funny like when someone else says it, but for some reason when he'd say it, it was hilarious.
That's true.
It's the delivery.
Yeah, it was. He did just have that stone face delivery. Yeah. That was good. But yeah, no, Ruben came in and told some pretty mediocre jokes and didn't really get anybody to laugh.
Were they raunchy or were they fun puns or?
They were dad jokes.
Just run-of-the-mill dad jokes.
Yeah.
Dad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bad dad jokes. Yeah. It's all right. Whatever. We'll see if he gets in. Probably not, but.
I don't know, James. The way you sponsor people, fuck, we can get any asshole in here who has no fucking good shit at all.
I'm saving it, man. I'm saving it this year. You know.
You don't get one this year, motherfucker. We already vetoed you. You're on a 2-year hold pattern, motherfucker.
Can you go get the charger?
Just because I'm 0 for 2 or whatever don't mean shit.
No,
you're a Raiders fan, motherfucker. That's your fucking sponsorship. Look at that pattern.
Hi, Tom.
Can you actually hear me now?
We can.
Oh. I thought for a second it was bad, but yeah, you're good.
I've used my computer the entire 4 hours of Drunkcast that we've had, and it's been totally fine. But now it doesn't work, and now I have to use my phone for some fucking reason.
It's my fault.
Probably.
I know. I'm sorry. I fucked it up.
Did you spill the pea jar on it?
Sponsoring people again. So yeah, that's probably what's happening. James is like an energy vampire, like in What We Do in the Shadows.
It's fucking Colin Robinson.
Yeah, he's 100% Colin Robinson. So he's fucking everything up.
I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna agree with it.
Someone sent him a Colin Robinson reference. Colin Robinson has more facial hair, though. Weirdly enough,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone has more facial hair.
Scully, I've never actually had a conversation with you, but I feel like you collect a lot of similar things, and I appreciate you as a person.
I appreciate you too, Tom. You, I'm trying to think when I was coming in to the club. I had a couple, I'll call them collection twins. You were one, and in our chapter, 616, Pedro Parker, Jose, he was another one. And then Matt, obviously, with all the Swamp Thing too.
Yeah, Mr. Strange up there.
I casually collected Swamp Thing, and then I started talking to Tom, and things really took a turn.
I think it was the fucking back tat that was like immediate intimidation. Like, okay, Tom is Swamp Thing.
Yeah,
that's what Tom goes for, is to intimidate people into collecting. And if you don't collect what he likes, he beats you up.
He didn't intimidate me. It was more like he wooed me.
Yeah. Well, but if you go to a show and you're wooed and you don't do what he says, he beats you up.
I could see it.
Yeah, I can see that too. Luckily, we haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was kind of a casual thing. Like I bought some of it and I read it and I liked it, and then you start talking to Tom about it, and it kind of really takes off from there. So it was like, all right, I'm in. You got me convinced.
Yeah, Swamp Thing is a very good book, and if you're passionate about something you love, you convey that to people, and if the emotions kick off and you read a fucking comic book for once instead of talking shit about everything else in the fucking club, and you fucking pop off about stupid fucking shit. Oh my god, look, we're in a comic club.
I read the winter special last night, and I loved it. It was awesome.
You know, I like Tom King in reality can go suck a dick, because Batman was not great, and I did not like Mr. Miracle as much as a lot of people did. I just couldn't get into it.
I didn't either.
The winter special that he did with Jason Fabok for Swamp Thing, it was emotional.
That's legit. Like, it's a legit, like, it's a love letter to what they both enjoy.
100%.
When he's fighting the bear, and he says, like, I want to take you back, but you're going to have to go the long way. And he's talking about he's going to have to kill him, and he's going to have to rot and, go through all the process. It was like, whoa. And then you see it, too. Like, when he kills it, he's like, he really loves that bear. But in order to get what he was, going for, he had to kill it. I was like, whoa, this is intense. And that book took off pretty quick. It was pretty intense to read all of it.
It's really good to hear that, like, you understand how Swamp Thing and that entire process works, though. Like, a lot of people are just like, it's a fucking plant monster, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
You don't need those type of people in your life.
So for you guys to, like, actually connect and understand how Swamp Thing works, like, I don't know. I like that.
Yeah. There's something about it. Sure. It's different.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like, he didn't want to do what he had to do, but he did it because he had to do it. 100%. So, yeah. And you don't get that. Like, they call him a monster, but he still has, like, that human heart that he can kind of feel it in emotions and stuff. And it was great.
It's a floating skull.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the most conflicted character that I've read in years. You know? He wants to make everything better, but realizes that he is this big monster thing that everyone notices, but he knows that he's so much more than that on top of it. It's a crazy thing.
For me, Tom, on the other side of that is the book you hate the most that I enjoy, which is Mr. Miracle, also written by Tom King.
Right.
Because it's also like a super overpowered asshole that is conflicted because of, bad experiences and shit. So it's very different from Swamp Thing, but it's very similar in the writing style. And again, it's Tom King. So
he can't stray too far from his normal,
Dude needs therapy, dude, and it's expensive. I don't know.
He does seem like a sad guy, realistically.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
we like it, and we eat it, and we read it.
Tom, do you have any of those?
James is just
Tanner Swamp Thing toys, Andy?
Fucking old football videos up there in the window.
Yeah, that right there. I wonder if that's what Alamo's talking about in the chat. Is that the glow in the dark one?
Oh, yeah.
That is the glow in the dark one.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I have to go get mine. I'll be right back.
Get all of them. Get every single one of them.
His are probably near mitten card and have to come down off the wall.
I think they are on card hanging up.
James, go get your Swamp Thing.
I don't think I have anything Swamp Thing, to be honest.
Grab one of the kids and call him Swamp Thing.
I do want the Swamp Thing Batman crossover though. I still have to get.
I've got that Sideshow statue that I'm paying off probably this month. That was
So Robert hooked me up with some crazy comics, guys.
Oh shoot! I'm not surprised by that. That man digs and finds comics. Yeah.
Well, like
they're okay.
It's nice stuff. Don't be modest.
Share with the class.
Well, he pressed out my Cherry Pop-Tart first appearance, or not first appearance, but my Cherry Pop-Tart, and then sent me some extra books because he's a cool dude.
Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, and then sent me this fucking absolute goddamn banger.
Yeah.
Nice.
You guys don't even fucking know.
I was trying to.
Well, not everybody knows about the Invincible series.
Yeah, well,
but they will.
Is it another hidden Rob gem?
Not really. Rob has been pretty vocal. It's not like he's hiding it from anyone.
Yeah, I
What the fuck?
Jesus.
I don't even know what those are, but
Those are
the
Swamp Thing action figures Tom is grabbing.
I think they're the Kenner ones.
Yeah,
he's gonna open them all.
I'm envious already.
Wow.
Dude, like half his shit is in Florida still.
Here we go.
Wow.
All right, let's do it. Let's just walk through this.
We're gonna go with the retractable arm Swamp Thing at first.
I had that one when I was a kid, actually. That's the one I remember from my childhood.
I wish I
squeeze
had
the
it.
legs, and his arm just like shoots back, whoop, like that.
That's awesome.
I have two loose ones. Two loose ones there. We're going to the glow in the dark, like we saw, but with his weapon, because
this is all I got right here.
Yep.
So.
Why is yours more faded than his, Matt?
I don't know. This was a gift, all right. So I'm
Look at
appreciative of it.
That's a Mexico version, dude.
It still glows in the dark.
Dude, we just had my kid's 4th birthday, so don't talk to anyone about Mexico versions. I was buying piñatas, so don't fucking even go there.
Nice. Damn.
Fucking like Elsa
All right.
piñata? No.
All right, here we go. Sorry, I had to take a drink.
No, it's good. You're good.
let
You
me,
deserve it.
Wait, Tom, are we opening these right now?
Oh,
You
dude.
just fucking threw that one.
I don't know,
If
man.
you-
He's been drinking since like 11 o'clock. Leave the man
That's
alone.
fucking commitment right there, dude.
If you open those, we will see Scully die on camera.
Well, I'll leave. I'm leaving the club. You guys will never see me again.
That means
Sure.
Scully had to start opening his from the back of the.
Nope. They're fucking staying right where they are.
So, Jim's sending me a Dooku. I'm going to open it for sure.
I got a better view, light-wise, over here. So here we go. Ready? So we're gonna start off with one of the Unmen. Super awesome. Signed by Len Wein, the writer, and Bernie Wrightson, because I'm a fucking
Of course they are.
bastard.
Wait, are you opening that? Oh, okay. I thought you.
I ain't opening
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. All right. We got the climbing Swamp Thing. He's a sweet, like reddish green color. Pretty sweet.
Oh, that one's not signed. You could open that one.
That one, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
Yeah, that one's red. You might as well
All
open
right. Here we go. We're gonna go with Arcane, signed by Len Wein and Bernie Wrightson. Yep, that's Arcane in that bitch. Next.
Yo, Arcane is an actual legit character, so all y'all fucking blowing shit out your mouth, fuck you.
So
No, I like Arcane.
You want to spit? Fuck you.
Weed Killer is
Drunk
fucking
ass
awesome.
bitches don't even know how to fucking read a comic book.
Weed Killer.
Weed Killer is like one of the coolest toys in my opinion.
Looks like Greedo.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah, it does.
He's
Do you know
awesome.
the? Oh man.
All right. Back to Skin Man. I don't know. There's another Skin Man. There's another Unmen. Fucking awesome. They got these little like over here, like rubber like finger puppets that go on top of their heads, and it's pretty hilarious. It makes no sense. But it's great. Okay. I
Tom
told
is
you
the
I like
happiest
Weed
I've
Killer.
seen him in like the entire time I've known him.
He's
This
been
is-
waiting for like 5 years for somebody to ask him to grab all those.
Dude, this
What?
is like
I took 'em all off
this
my
is
wall.
so awesome. Like I'm
It's
so
another
happy
Weed
for him
Killer.
right now.
Yep. You're gonna deal with this right now. Oh look, another Arcane because I have a problem.
Oh, that's like the second
Yeah,
one
no.
you showed.
When you say deal with it, I'm good with it. Like, show us.
Dr.
Get 'em all.
Nemo is pretty. Another Unmen. He's pretty fucking awesome. Sort of.
Looks like one of those YMCA dancing dudes.
100%. 100%. All right, we're getting back into the Swampies. This is Snare Arm Swamp Thing with Vine, Winch, Arm, and Monster Trap.
Toys R Us exclusive.
Yes. He's pretty awesome there. Then,
well, you definitely jumped like 10 years forward because that toy sculpt is very different from everything else previously.
oh, not at all. They're all Kenner figures in the same like 2 years.
Oh, Jesus
no one gave
Christ!
a shit about this fucking cartoon. Here is the Capture Swamp Thing. This is the one that I had. This is this one, this loose one right here, that I have 3 of. This is the packaged version.
Yeah, that was the only one I had as a kid, and I just remember the retractable arm.
And then the Snap-Up Swamp Thing. I don't have a loose one of those, but yeah,
you can.
You can right now.
Yeah, just crack it open.
I do have the Bogmobile and one other vehicle, but they are on a shelf I can't reach without getting a ladder from outside, and I don't want to do that.
Bro,
Tom, so
now.
wait, hold on, everyone. Tom, you are literally crashing at someone else's place, right? And you brought all your swamp shit thing.
Look at all of them right here.
I love you, dude.
I love it.
So, like, you commit. Like, that's insane.
Judge me one more time. What?
I said, you commit. I love it.
It's something you can spread out. Like, no one really has a problem with it.
And if they do, you tell them.
Where do you have space? Like, it's insane.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna flip the camera, maybe, if I know. Nope, I just turned that off. I'm just gonna turn my phone. So check it out. They're sleeping, so they're probably annoyed if they can hear me. But
All right.
so the entire
drunk.
The entire it's Saturday and I'm drunk. The entire hallway of the house is my shit.
And now I'm gonna show you the sleeping people.
Man.
Oh my god.
I'd be so pissed.
Oh, that print's good. Oh, Turbo Kid.
Like, bro,
Especially if they're not Swamp Thing fans.
I'm gonna come stay here, and then I'm just gonna put all my shit up in your house. Is that
Right?
okay?
Your walls are buried. Let me
Look
just
your
put this
family
shit up
photos,
real
bro. I'm hanging up my shit.
Wait.
I was gonna say, wasn't there a Metallica deal? Yeah.
You think that
Tom
Metallica
legitimately
went down?
lives with his Eskimo brother. So it's
insane.
like he lives in the apartment and hangs his shit up in the place where like everyone fucks each other.
Hey, like don't judge just because
I'm not judging, Tom. I'm
just because the husband and wife I live with, I fucked the wife before they got married means nothing, okay?
Dude,
We're all friends.
I'm not complaining.
I'm not either.
I'm your advocate here.
That hallway is glorious.
Thank
So
you.
much good
I
stuff.
appreciate that.
Very beautiful.
Yes.
So we're not-
It is good stuff.
My phone's at 1%, so I need to go get a charger. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, love you, bye.
I'm at like 12, so be back quick.
I can charging mine. It's not even.
Are those tech decks that he has back there?
Bottle
I
openers.
think
It
they're
looks like.
bottle opener.
Tech decks
Oh,
be
that's-
cooler though.
That's close enough, I guess. I don't know.
You remember the hand tech decks? Those ones that were like a fucking
Mhm.
sandwich.
Nah, I
Those
don't,
ones were fucking sweet.
I don't remember those.
What do you mean you don't remember those?
I guess I just missed it. I don't know.
I'm sure they
Yeah.
still make them.
I'm old, bitch. I had Pogs.
I had hogs too. So hogs were pretty big back in the day. I remember I had OJ
Decks.
hogs.
Motherfuckers, you fucking rich middle class motherfuckers over here with tech decks and shit. You remember tech decks? Yeah, I had the fucking dope ass tech deck. The big ass tech deck.
I had fucking marbles and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't skateboard, so that was the best thing I could do.
I couldn't
I
even
can't
kickflip
skateboard
with the
either.
tech deck my mom bought me at Target that day.
Walmart, okay, Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart
We were
exclusive tech
lower
deck.
middle class, okay, so we had to get it from Walmart.
We still sell them at Walmart. Oh gosh.
Oh shit.
Oh,
What's next,
man.
Tom?
Yeah, Tom. We need to see more.
Dude, Tom is gonna get kicked out if you guys make him fucking dig through the rest of his
He has a
home.
sick ass statue collection too.
Yeah, he does. That's true.
Oh my god.
That's all pee.
Take a drink.
Drink it.
Yeah.
Drink it. Yeah, I peed in the bottle earlier.
Oh! I dropped the phone on the floor.
Shoot.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, Scully, we need to see you open some of the Star Wars packages.
Nope.
Yeah, don't
I'm
send
already
that.
pissed off. They're done with the red boxes.
I know. That sucks.
Mm.
All right. R.I.P.
You're gonna have to
Yep.
get a new shelf so you can like separate the two.
I don't even know if I'm gonna follow up on. I want to do the Rebels wave, but I don't. I don't know. I don't want to commit to a whole nother fucking set of boxes.
Sure,
Plus,
dude.
it sounded like
like you're gonna come off meth, right? Like
yeah.
Gray and blue design or something like that?
you're gonna take a rest off action figures, and it's not gonna go away, and then you go back to action figures.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be behind about 2 years and have to buy them all off fucking eBay again.
Yeah, I know. And no
He
one
has a point.
quits. Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all
can't
take a rest, and it's
It just gets worse.
Yeah.
I started with action figures, and now I'm tempted by Sideshow. So, yeah.
I'm tempted by Sideshow until I see the price, and then it's an easy pass.
There's a few things that I pulled the trigger on where I'm like, I can't believe I've done this, and I don't know. I'm happy with it. I just wish that I wasn't.
You know what's funny though is I don't collect toys, but I only collect like one line, and even that's too much for me. You know,
Right,
like
Rob?
just to keep up with it. I mean, it sucks, dude. Like, I mean,
does. It's a
every
fucking
time they come
burden.
out, I want them. Yeah, for
What
sure.
line?
Like, and
line?
I mean, I'm not a toy guy, so I'm not really well informed on like when the new stuff comes out that I like. So I kind of have to, buy them when I see them.
Yeah.
What figures are we talking about?
Just in general, I think.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
for
but
me it's the NECA 8-bit action
Mm.
figures.
Those are good.
I mean,
when it
there's
calls
a
back
whole
to like
line
the
of
actual,
those.
yeah,
Yeah, but
8-bit has
yeah,
been
even
Robert's
with-
thing for a long time.
Yeah, but
So-
even with that, it just sucks, dude. Like, there's no for me, there's no references to go to when
Oh, God.
when a new one comes. Oh my god, dude, this one's gonna die.
Tom's
Like,
down.
fuck touching it, Tom. Just
Tom
fucking
died.
throw it away.
Hey, I've been drinking since 11 a.m. and I've kept up with this Fiendcast or Drunkcast or whatever it is for the last like 5 hours. Okay.
I'm proud.
Yeah.
I
I'm proud of
also
you.
tried to get in for 2 hours, and I've been pinging Tom, so he knows how much I've been drinking the whole time too.
Yeah, I'm well past gone right now.
Yeah.
It was a rough 2 hours.
It was, yeah, very rough.
There needs to be more than one, because when it's a max of 6 people and there's a club of 120 or whatever it is, it just doesn't really work out.
Sure,
Yeah.
but we can boil that down to like 26 people who actually matter.
Yeah.
I would say 6 people total, maybe.
Oh,
If you ever
shit,
put
so I'm
more
in the
than
back
6
burner.
on a
You got-
chat,
oh, shit, I have to be voted back in? Got it. Cool. Tight.
More than 6 on a chat though gets tough because then everyone starts talking over each other and it.
Especially if they're drunk, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, for me, it's been Transformers Masterpieces. Like, I only have 5, and I don't buy them because they're super expensive. But I have fucking Grimlock, so that's a big deal.
Nice.
Damn.
I don't even think I've seen them.
Tom,
Yeah,
does
sure.
Tom, does Abby exist as far as action figures goes for that?
No, Abby is not.
Oh.
There's no Abby, right?
No action figures for Abigail.
Yeah.
You got these, Tom.
That sucks.
He's gonna go grab a whole
I
new
can
stack
show
of toys
you.
now.
That's a good one.
Do you have the
I can
Injustice
show
one?
you
I don't.
multiple commissions of Abigail, but no figures. I don't care. It's enough.
Wait, isn't there one from the reaction line?
No, unfortunately.
Oh,
I would
shit.
be totally down with like reaction Swamp Thing, but they haven't brought any.
I fucking hate reaction, but I thought there was one. Sorry.
I hold nothing against you for assuming that.
It's okay. Everyone holds a bunch against me. I'm the problem now, so it's okay.
My heart just broke hearing that.
Sorry. Hey, you guys. Since that's like 30% West Coast in here, look at this. Like, hold on. My phone just got unplugged from the charger. It's like 2%, so I'm like fighting the idea of it being turned off. I plugged it in, it didn't even work. But no, look at that! Look at that thing.
What was that?
I remember that.
That's Aaron's. That's not mine. I didn't give it back.
That's a weird can opener.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, like, fuck him, right?
Oh man.
I bet he forgot that he gave it to you.
No?
I did see the Snake Eyes one. I've been seeing a bunch of people get that one, and that one does look like a good ass figure.
Yeah.
Was that a SDCC one or whatever the hell it was?
That was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Where it came in like the black box and all that stuff?
Yeah, it came with all the.
See, I know nothing about Joe's or anything like that, but that was one figure that I did see. I'm like, God.
I know. Yeah, I don't either. But that, everything was badass.
Yeah, it was a Pulse exclusive and came with like the weapons rack and everything. It was cool. I didn't get it.
You're a weapons rack.
I know.
Oh shit! Don't let him tell you that, Matt.
Oh, I mean,
Sorry, Matt.
I thought he was complimenting me. I don't know.
Cheers.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, did anybody read Fog Bodies by chance?
Not yet, but if you're telling me to, I will.
You should. I don't even know how to say his name. Declan Shelby. The guy, he did a lot of Deadpool work and things like that as an artist for a long time. But he did. It's like an Irish mob story that he wrote, but he didn't draw. But he wrote it, and it's pretty fun. You kind of have to like adjust the way you read things to like an Irish accent.
All right, it's going to be in Conor McGregor's voice the whole time when I read it.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck
that
It's
guy.
pretty fun. It's only like $13, and it's a full trade. It's the whole story. It's like almost like a premium format book, I guess, more than a trade. Because it's not quite like 3 or 4 issues, but it's it's all right.
Where can you get a copy of those at?
In stock trades.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck, I don't have the little banner thing. Damn it. Fucking actually, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Well, there goes our money for the after party show.
Sure.
Right? Yeah, we don't get sponsored over here. I haven't even really been on in-stock trades because they're not really getting much new shit.
Do they go through Diamond for their shit too, or what?
Pretty sure, yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah, there's been like posts. I just don't really care to read them, but yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, they were going through the same, but then also a lot of them a lot of just omnibus and trades in general just got pushed back completely.
Hard day for you, James.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are fucking shitting themselves because of that.
Yeah, they are. There's a lot of omnibus collectors out there.
All 12 of you.
Let's see. Bog Bodies, you can get it right now on in-stock trades for $7.53.
Oh, shit. Tom said 13 something, right?
42% off, bro.
The price went down.
Yeah, I supported a local comic shop and paid the regular amount.
Tom, can you send like an actual picture of the vampire Colin to James?
Is that you? Is that you?
So he understands what an energy vampire is in the chat right now.
Still don't. Still don't. But yeah, no, in-stock trades usually have stuff at 42% off, so just throwing that out there.
Thanks, James.
I mean, if
real
if
fun fact to keep everyone
like
going and living
if you're into omnibuses
with this
and
entire
shit,
thing.
I guess.
Yeah. Hey, listen. He gave us a recommendation. I'm just trying to help people out, okay?
Yeah, do you want to help me with my tax form too? Or my insurance on my home?
I go to Amazon for my trades and omnibuses.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you go to Amazon for your home insurance.
Don't ever buy that shit from Amazon. I'm gonna have to add this to my wish list now. Thanks to Tom.
Jiminy Christmas. God damn
Thank
it,
you, Tom.
It's so fucking boring.
Thank you.
I'm gonna buy a colander, and this colander really looks like it might be good for spaghetti, but it might not be good for angel hair pasta. So I'm not gonna buy this one for.
Don't forget, Trevor, you can't fuck with the host, bro.
All right.
But going back to spaghetti and colanders and how I need to keep things really clean in my lifestyle, and anyone can talk shit. I'm gonna buy omnibuses, and no one can fucking talk shit. So Doom Patrol, new omnibus, just hit the rack. And, you guys can talk whatever shit you want, but, I mean, Doom Patrol, that's a thing. And there's a show now, so I'm going to buy the Grant Morrison run.
I've never read Doom Patrol.
Well, not yet. You haven't bought the omnibus. It's coming in the mail next week.
From in-stock trades.
From in-stock trades, yeah. You got a deal for $12 off. I'm sorry, $12.42 off.
Yes. Yes. You got it. You're you know what, just for that we should be sponsored. I'm gonna send them that right there, that clip right there. Oh, I love you.
You okay, Tom?
No.
I'm great. The problem is I dropped my work computer a few times in the process of walking to the bedroom.
That's not important.
Yeah, no, it's not great. But also my the sound on my phone for this whole streaming situation is fucking terrible. So I can't tell.
I know. That's why I had to switch mine to the iPad.
All, like, choppy and gross.
I get the same shit, dude.
Yeah. I heard iPad, and that's literally it. So I
yeah, earlier I switched from my phone to my iPad.
The problem is I was on my laptop the entire time I was on the 4-hour Drunkcast earlier today. But when I tried to do it with this show, it said that I had more than one computer or
more than one device connected. Yeah.
Thing. So it wouldn't let me get on my computer. It only let me do it on my phone, and my phone is fucking terrible.
Well, you got like 8 people living with you, dude. So your Wi-Fi is all fucked.
Well, they're definitely asleep. No one else is awake at this
but their devices are still connected.
Even after dropping the computer?
What?
Even after dropping the computer, they're still sleeping?
Yeah. Yeah, no, like The computer is trying to play Bob's Burgers on my TV. But
Fuck yeah.
I'm not playing yet because that's when I go to bed too.
All right. Well, it's almost midnight, guys. I have to actually go to sleep because I have actual family and work and shit.
Well,
good talk.
And church tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Rob knows me so well. I'm gonna go to church tomorrow, and I'm gonna like super Jesus it up, and
Play the fuck out of that prayer too.
Sure, and baptize my kids and my cats. I've got cats to baptize too, right? So
You don't have to because they don't go to heaven after they die.
Yeah, but I should play it safe, for the Lord, just in case, because God knows what's going to change next week, right? I mean, cats, whatever. I can't have cats living in sin in my home.
All right, dude. Go bathe that pussy.
Yeah. I'm going to go dip some cats in some holy water and hope for the pussy to come out the right way,
Yeah,
all right, guys.
Cheers. I'm going to bed because I can't even focus on my phone anymore.
All right, good night, fellas.
Okay.
Just tell
Goodbye, I love you.
I tried my best.
Look, I love you all. Just tell James to fuck off one more time for me, all right?
He's right there.
Oh, there he is.
You can tell him yourself.
Asshole.
Love you too, buddy.
Love you too. I actually like you, James. I didn't want you. You're back on. Now I have to talk. Oh, never mind. Fuck you. Bye.
No, you got church tomorrow, remember?
Yeah,
James
you're right.
I
I have church tomorrow. James, I'll pray for you.
I need a lot more than just that.
All right, James. Now you could drop the link in the chat again.
Now I could remove. Oh shit! I almost accidentally removed someone else. Oh, now we can finally get this thing going.
Hey, there's no more crackling either.
There's no what?
I was hearing a lot of crackling in the background.
Yeah,
Sounds like somebody was eating fucking.
That was probably Trevor.
Yeah, for sure. I know they said that in the chat too.
Oh man.
Let's see. Alamo's still here. Mo is still here, I think.
I see.
I just love. Okay,
Abraham.
so
Yeah, Mo should
you
jump
guys
on
weren't
for
here
sure.
earlier. So Drew
Mono's
from
in
our,
there.
Drew from the
Oh
West
shit, that was fucking funny,
was
dude.
literally- he has been watching this thing for hours, right? He was watching the previous one for hours. In the chat, everything. And then we end it, and I start this one, and I send the link, and he jumps in, and he gets on camera, and he's like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "It's the Drunkcast like you've been watching."
Like,
So this-
we're starting it already, and he's asking what it is.
It's gonna be on YouTube. I'm like, "What the fuck, dude? You literally spent hours watching this shit. Now you're asking me what is this?"
Dude, he starts going like this, like covering his face. I asked him, like, dude, what the fuck is the problem? Do you have like a warrant or something? Yeah, he pled the fifth after that.
He was probably high as shit, bro. He was like, "I don't even know what I'm watching." Oh my god. Oh damn. That was terrible. Anyways, well, see, now Tom's gone. I gotta change the flex meter. Oh, I miss Trevor already. Fuck.
Trevor.
I miss him already. I don't even know how to jump in. You gotta click the link, then it'll tell you to turn on your camera and your mic, and then that's pretty much it.
I'm waiting for.
My God. James, you're not even giving them good directions. So Alamo, if you have a iPhone, you click on that link, and then you click the download like icon, and then it'll ask you these different icons. You're gonna click on Open with Safari. After that, it'll ask you if you want to activate like the camera and the microphone. You click yes, and boom, you'll be in here.
Yeah, you have to give Safari access to that stuff.
Me
Otherwise,
too,
it
Mo.
won't
You
work.
can fucking do it too.
Or you could just get a fucking laptop and do this like a professional.
Hell
Jeez.
yeah.
I mean,
Then
if you shop on
then you don't have to
QVC,
go
yeah,
through
I
all that.
guess.
Hey, you know what? It's still a laptop, bitch. It still works.
That's your freaking back. You always say that.
And my easy payments are done. Do I click the link? Oh,
Yes,
my God.
click on the link. You click on the link.
Yes, what he said.
Mo, do you have an iPhone 2 or are you
on a Zune?
Or that new Razer.
Fuck, I miss Zune.
I love
Razer.
it. I love Zune too. You know, people don't realize that when the first oh, there
Hey.
you go. All right, cool.
All right, so you want to explain to us who you is?
Who that boy? Who him is?
Yeah, who you is?
I'm the South chapter.
Oh. As in already in the South chapter?
Yes.
Oh.
I've been waiting on Alan to pop in here and yell at us.
Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, it's
Let me
been
find
a while. We've not heard from him.
I think I have. He sent me a DM on Instagram.
Hold on.
He's a delight.
He's being a pervert.
I don't talk to him much, but you know, when he does comment on stuff, it's nice.
Sexual.
Yeah.
Lots of sexual tension.
Oh yeah.
I know who you is now, Alamo.
Yeah, he's South chapter.
He posted this the other day. Oh, okay. You know what? You're in the perfect chat, bro. So you on that 90-day fiance gang, huh?
My wife makes
No. Don't you dare blame the wife.
Hey, you just gotta accept it, man.
Just accept it.
Be real about it.
Shit on television right now.
When Big Ed comes on, that's when my attention comes to the TV because they
Oh my god. 90 Day Fiance is the greatest.
What's up, Mo?
How you guys doing?
Not too
Good,
bad.
man. How about you?
Chilling. Right here.
I just saw Mo last week.
Yeah.
So it's that
Did you give him stuff too?
What's happening?
No, I was wondering if Rob gave you stuff too.
No, I gave Rob stuff.
No,
shit.
that's a lie. I give you stuff too. Don't even lie about that shit.
Yeah. He gave me some stickers.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Mo gave me some stickers and a cool button. Mo makes buttons, by the way.
Dude,
yeah.
Buttons.
Robert gave me a button years ago, and I'm still rocking that shit.
Yes, sir.
I don't even think I have a button.
I had it on me earlier.
Old buttons that are now banned because it has all the old club designs on it.
Yeah.
Those terrible
I have it right
terrible
here.
ass logos that we were cranking out.
Yeah, look at how big that button was. I think that was. Oh no. Yeah, that was a cool one, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Mo, you're lucky I don't use flare on my fucking vest.
You don't use what?
I don't use flare on my vest. It's plain, so I don't put buttons or nothing like that on that.
All right.
So because I had buttons, I just gave them to you. You know, because I don't use them. You know what I mean?
Somebody else sent me one. I have a Spawn one.
So,
Yeah, that was me. I give you that one too.
Okay. I thought it was
Yeah.
I was shopping for too, but are you sure you gave me two?
I know I had a Spawn one and I gave it away. I think it was a little bit bigger, right? Bigger size? Yeah, that was me.
More than likely. I
Yeah.
appreciate that shit. I rock it tough.
Yeah, man, I'm not in the Spawn, so hey, enjoy.
I am, and that logo was still awful too.
It was
Yeah. Oh.
good to me.
Not our best. Not our best. Mo, do you watch a 90 Day Fiance?
Nah.
No, fuck that.
What is that?
It's a show on. It's one of the greatest shows ever made on television, bro. It's reality TV at its
It's a
finest.
dating show.
Oh, word.
Mm-hmm.
I
Some
don't
good
think
shit.
too much, to be honest.
Yeah.
90 Day Fiance.
I watched some shit.
You ain't up on that story?
I feel like I'm going to end up on 90 Day Fiance one day.
What is it? On Netflix or something?
No, it's on TLC on cable.
Oh fuck,
Bro, it's some good shit. You gotta understand who Big Ed is and all that.
I'll give it a shot. There's nothing else to watch on TV right now.
Exactly, and baby girl Lisa.
Nah, I haven't
Big Ed to
seen
go down to the
it.
Philippines to find love. I know I got a chance one day.
I got my heart broken by what's her name? Varia?
Varia.
Yeah.
I know, and then they didn't even pop up on the reunion show, bro.
I know.
El
It's because Jeffrey's
Flaco,
controlling.
and he's a domestic violence abuser. What's up, El Flaco?
I think the last
Yeah.
like reality TV love show I watched was that fucking Tila Tequila show on MTV way back in the day.
Whoa.
Wow.
James has a boner for her, dude. I was like, nah,
Dude.
fuck her.
He has made a way better videos since then, I'll just say that.
You guys see it?
He has made some high quality.
Here's that drum set.
I want that skeleton in the back.
Metallica?
Some kids. Chilling.
Damn. Where do you sleep, dude?
Right here.
On the box?
Here, but, I mean,
The attic right above him.
at the pad.
With the skeleton?
Yeah. I stay in Pomona.
He's got a skeleton with those boxes. How long has those boxes been there?
Right?
Those boxes? Probably a minute.
Oh, wow.
Not too long. As long as that skeleton.
Hey, Mo, where's Flaco at? I know he's in there.
Wow.
Sign by David.
All right, so that is cool and all, but why is he all in the corner like the motherfucker on timeout?
He's watching.
He been a bad boy. Go in your corner.
I don't know. Someone twisted him up.
Someone? Isn't that your room?
Nah, it's the garage.
Oh, so you have like your own bedroom too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I go, where do you sleep at, man?
Camera's all fucked up on the street. Huh?
Camera, mic, it's all fucked up. It's okay. We're not picky here in the aftermath.
Nope.
It's all right.
It's all right.
So how's your life doing?
Yeah, Robert, how's your life?
My life's good.
He wants to know about your life. I just saw him last week, so we're all caught up.
My life is good. I'm essential, so I work a lot, and it's fucking awful. That's my life.
He just fucking dumped all his stimulus money in his fucking car. So, what do you think?
It's got to go somewhere.
I love it. I was mashing in it today, man. I was that asshole cutting in and out of traffic and shit.
Comic Raider, what up, Jake?
I love it.
It's a 4 Pinto, dude.
No, don't you play. It's a little beater sticker. There it goes.
We found some comics today at Frankenstein's. Robert,
I keep seeing Ultimate Fallout 4 over in the chat.
What did you find today, Mo?
That's Mr. Hype himself.
Can you see it?
What's that?
Hold on.
Is that McFarlane?
Respect to El Flaco 909 for
it's a variant on the Grim Knight 1.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
What else?
And then I found that black card I was looking for.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Shit. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
What else?
And I found a lady shredder. Can you see it?
That's
Fuck
a new
yeah.
So I like the Daredevil one personally.
book?
Yeah.
What else?
There's some good
Is that
finds.
it?
Some good finds. What else?
How long were you in line for today?
How long
were
was
you
I
in line for?
in line for today? Shit. It was like an hour.
Yeah. Oh, fuck
An hour
that,
before the
dude.
fucking sun. We got some time. We still got some shade, but I mean it was hot.
Yeah.
That's nothing, bro. People are waiting in line at fucking IKEA and shit for hours.
Nah, it's nothing.
Fuck
It was
that.
nothing.
I'd still rather wait at Frankenstein.
Yeah. Nah, it was fun though. It's worth the getting at least if you're gonna go in there for something you want. You're gonna wait. It's cool. Wasn't that bad.
Bye, Robert. And
we went in there and we still found something. Found some books. Happy.
how you like the new location?
It's bigger, definitely, and I think it gives a lot more advantage to like different comic book vendors as of expanding and getting bigger because they have the clientele for it.
And Spider Booth isn't there no more, I heard.
I don't know. Spider Booth's pretty cool though. They have some good books.
Yeah, I went to the old location a couple of years back on a trip out there.
Yeah. What city are you in?
I'm in Modesto.
Modesto.
Northern California.
Nice. And you, CVS stranger?
I'm in the Midwest, so I'm in Southern Illinois.
Word up.
Yeah, I'm a long way.
Damn, shit.
Yeah, I'm a long way from the West Coast.
What about you, Scully?
North Dakota. I'm like 6 miles away from fucking Canada.
Super dope.
Oh, that is kind of
And
awesome.
Alamo.
What's up?
Texas.
Where you at?
Only trying to log in my computer. My phone's giving me so much noise. So I'll see if my computer is better.
Word up?
He's got to be in Texas.
Right? You in Texas, right, Alamo?
What's that?
I say you're from Texas, right?
Yeah, Texas, San Antonio.
Texas.
Oh yeah. I ran out of motherfucking beer.
You better go get more. Ooh, that is all bad.
There's an alternative.
Tequila.
Please don't be a jug of piss.
You stop drinking the Mexico.
Nah. Might roll a blunt or something.
Oh, you trying to turn it into that kind of...
Oh. since I'm in here, you guys want to, you guys like pins?
Pins? Enamel pins?
Yeah.
Fucking love enamel pins.
Well, I'm doing these. Recently.
They got boobies?
Nah.
Shit.
Yeah. Where's the fucking
Oh,
camera?
fuck. There you go, Matt.
I'd open that.
No, the pin that's on it. He's got a pin that matches it.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah. Well, I'll get a better shot of it later.
Fuck
Definitely.
later. I only saw. I haven't seen the Hellbat at any stores yet. I only saw the Armored Superman one.
Yeah,
there's a couple of them at the Walmart that I'm at, and then there's like fucking 12 of the Arkham Asylum Jokers at that Walmart. Too.
Yeah, that one.
That's a good one too. The Hellbat's the best.
Lighting sucks.
You want the Hellbat?
Yeah.
You didn't like the Armored Superman?
I didn't care for it. I just wanted the Hellbat.
Look.
Hellbat's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I got it last week and opened it up. I like it.
I'm tripping out on how. Well, we went to Frankenstein's, and it's doing better than the Batman Who Laughs.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of those either.
I saw one yesterday, actually. It's pretty good. I didn't buy it, but it's pretty good.
That's what I'm tripping out on.
Oh, did you guys see that the blue variant costume Batman's selling for quite a bit?
That won't last long. They're pumping it out like crazy.
Well, you got to get it now, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen like pictures of it popping up in Walmart. It's like a lot. So
I'm still trying to find me a Spawn in the wild.
You know what's selling for a good chunk that's actually still at GameStop?
Whoa, what? So I'll go back to GameStop. Then curbside pickup ass.
Yeah. Going to Star Wars.
Oh shit!
What is it?
Let me get that glare out of there. Purge Stormtrooper. They're like fucking $90 on eBay right now.
I've not seen that.
Purge Stormtrooper. They're like fucking $90 on
Open it.
I've not seen that.
Open it for us, please.
Right?
Yeah, someone's got to move. Splash. Splash is a good guy.
I'm gonna have to look for one of those.
That shit was tight.
I got a bad echo.
I think it's Alamo. He's gotta mute his YouTube channel.
Bad echo.
I open these just to get the comics out.
He's gonna mute his.
Nice.
Pretty tight.
Alamo, if you're watching this, turn that one down.
Pretty tight.
Alamo, if you're watching
Alamo, you had some drinks?
What's that?
Sure, you can't hear us.
Is that a spinner? Alamo, is that a spinner rack in the background over there?
Yeah. What's that?
We can't hear you.
Is Alamo, is that a spinner in the background over there?
Yeah.
I can't. Say something.
Why is there an echo? I hear an echo.
Say something.
I thought it was you.
Fuck.
He needs to mute his live stream.
Alright, hold on. Let me do this.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
mute him, it goes away.
The fuck? Can't hear
Yeah,
you.
it's Alamo. Hey, if you could get some earbuds or something.
Mute him, it goes away.
Who can get earbuds? Me?
No, Alamo's more with
Alamo.
No, yeah, Alamo. If you could get some earbuds.
Who can get earbuds? Me?
I'll tell him in the chat.
You probably can't hear me either.
I can hear it, but I have like feedback.
What?
You probably can't hear me either.
No.
I can hear it, but I have like feedback.
You probably can't hear me either.
Hey Mo, you have a spinner rack?
What's that? Who's that?
Here, read the little thing. It says Mo has a spinner rack on sale.
Oh shit. Yeah, I do. You guys want one?
I don't know. Maybe. What's it look like?
It's in pretty decent condition. I have a picture of it. If you guys want
Maybe.
it, I'll send it to you guys.
Maybe I'll take the 6-hour drive down there to go see you guys and get a spinner rack.
It's out of a classroom. It was used for some books, so it's pretty cool. They were throwing it away, so one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Fuck yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
I used to have a pretty shitty spinner rack. Robert used to always talk shit about.
It was a magazine rack. Get it fucking right. There's a huge difference, dude.
Look, man, nobody here has even seen it. Don't be bringing that shit up.
But it looks pretty good, actually. It's like a really good one, I think.
There we go. Is that better?
Yeah, see, that is. Good job.
Hey, James. So did you see that that LA Comic-Con is still happening?
I saw the email and then I deleted it because I really didn't give a fuck.
You know you're gonna go, dude.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go, but I didn't feel the need to fill out some survey though.
No, dude, they're asking you what day do you prefer.
Whatever day it fucking comes out. Actually, you know what? I prefer for it to be on Halloween, so then I could choose between Comic-Con and Aaron's wedding.
Ooh.
Because I think
you might block you after that.
I'm going for. Then I'll be fired from officer. It's a bad time to be officer right now. You know?
No,
But
Yeah, my spinner rack. It's all the full run of First Miss Marvel.
Oh no shit.
Yo,
There you go. Oh. Yeah.
Rob, what's the next big book you're buying? Rob.
Rob.
Yeah,
Rob.
I don't care when it lands on, but I definitely want to go.
Did you hear?
Oh, what happened? Did I miss something?
Rob, what's the next big book you're buying? Am I muted?
He got you blocked, bro.
Shit.
Rob, Scully's trying to ask you what the next big book you're buying.
Oh, dude, I can't even hear him, dude.
Well, I'll just go fuck myself then.
Moving, but yeah.
All right, so answer his question now that I asked for you.
I'll get fucking sticky notes.
So I'm trying to get a hold of this the Harley Quinn #1, the Adam Hughes variant. It's just like it's a really expensive book right now, and it's a book I've always wanted. But if we were talking about like old school shit, I think that Showcase 37 is what I'm looking at too. First Metalman. But you know, there's like no like hype behind it or nothing. It's just something that
personal,
you know, that I feel like I need. I mean, I think I've done really well this year so far. So a lot of the books I got, I mean, you know, if I just stopped now and not got any more like key books right now,
be a good year.
Fine with it. So,
well, Matt, you already knocked out your 2020 list, didn't you?
But just like with all the other books that I've gotten, it's not. A lot of times, it's not something that that I get like I focus on. I just like find them and then buy them. Thank God I had the money for them recently. So, because it sucks when you go into a store and like, yeah, I see like that Ultimate Fallout. Everyone's like losing their shit over. But like, I've had that book for so long, and I recently sent it in 3 weeks ago to CGC. So hopefully it gets a 9.8. Then I could cash out.
Yeah.
Cash out, baby.
Even I heard Silk. I heard today that Silk was is a hot book now, right?
We're hoping.
Yeah, it's gone up.
First appearance of Silk, that Spider-Man #4, and I sent that in with that Miles Morales book. I had 2 copies, so and they're really good condition.
Yeah, I just got this one in. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, is that
yeah.
is that a Sarah the artist?
Spider-Verse 2.
Who did the art on that?
For who?
That's a Comic Bug exclusive, right?
Yeah. Bug exclusive.
For which one?
Yeah, see that Spider-Gwen one.
For this one?
Oh.
The variant for this one?
I don't know.
Come on. Ugly ass 9.4. Oh.
Yeah, I got 2 copies. I got 2 copies of that one. The one that James
You
is
have the full
holding,
Spidey label,
I
though?
just sent 2 of them in to CGC. Nah, fuck. If I would have got that custom label, it would have been a different tier, which is kind of dumb.
Like, fuck, 5 of the Fallout books for cover price when they came out.
Yeah, that one that Alamo was holding up, that's a comic store I go to when I leave work sometimes, and they have a bunch of those. That's a pretty cool cover.
Damn, crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone follows Splash, but
I'm waiting for this one to take off. You think that?
I've seen like a lot of those. I've come across a lot of those copies, even when they were.
That's cool.
And
yeah,
and like pick one up because I just thought there was too much hype around it, and now like there's even hype. It's which is crazy. I don't know. Like I saw the momentum build up though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Splash is talking in the chat. I don't know if anyone follows him.
A lot of those books I sent in, I got
some big books
off
up.
trade.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look them up.
That's how you came up on 5 of them.
5 of them for fucking cover price. That's insane.
Oh yeah, Splash is
Fireworks books are high.
How you came up with 5 of them?
Splash buys things off the rack. He's got one of the better collections. I've known him for a little while through YouTube.
Splash, put your page in the comments so I can find you, please.
Yeah, I think he's got an IG, but he might be more YouTube based. But yeah, he did a video like maybe last year. He opened up a box of like a long box or a short box that he had sealed up, and he had some crazy doubles in it. I think one of them was Amazing Spider-Man 2. So yeah, he's got one of the better collections I've ever seen. I know he's got a TMNT #1 first print. A little jealous of that. A couple other books. So Splash is a good guy.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got a killer collection.
I'll have to check it out. All right, so he's on YouTube though mostly.
I think I don't know if he's got an IG or not. If he does, then I see it all. I'll send it to you. He's got some good stuff though.
Push up.
He's
Robert,
legit.
you keep dropping in and out, bro.
He wanted to switch over to that side.
I know, right? Yeah. I don't want to be next to you. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been buying anything, so I'm waiting for. I'm definitely waiting for a con, and I don't know what I'm gonna get. I think right now I just want to finish up my Daredevil 1 through 20.
Yeah.
Dope.
So
I call that a day. I know. I think I only got like 4 or 5 left, so, and I've already got the big ones out the way, so. I think 3 is probably the earliest issue that I need.
See, I'm trying to get the Avengers, the run where after Miss Marvel joined, and there's like this one that had that cost a little
I
money.
have a question. Like, before buying any big books, were you actually a fan of the book itself? Like, before it was big? Like, to me, I would say, like, it amazes me how some of the stories blow up. But like I say, some people are just like really buying the book as collectors and flippers, and they don't read books.
I think we have a mix of all those type of people in the club. I think for me, like my biggest books are all the books that my biggest ones. If I'm gonna spend that much money on a big book, it's one I'm planning on keeping. So my biggest books are from my Daredevil and my Batman and the actual runs that I collect.
Mm-hmm.
For me,
I guess what I'm trying to say is there's like right now, especially with the Fallout, there's a lot of people flipping those books and they don't give a shit. They only care because it's flipping hard.
Right, it's a cash grab. Quick cash grab.
No knowledge. Like if I'm sharing a book or a book I post, it's because I read it and something like that. But I guess it's different, right? So,
right. After, for me, it was after Into the Spider-Verse came out, the show was when I first started looking for that Ultimate Fallout 4. And then I watched it all of last year, kind of sit around that 220 range for a 9.8. And then I had always said if it gets up to like 350, I'm going to pull the trigger on one because I wanted one because I absolutely fell in love with that animated movie.
Mm-hmm.
So then that was my reason behind buying one. And then when it started creeping up to like steady 300 to like 320 is when I started pursuing one. And it wasn't even on my list of books to buy this year. I just didn't want it to get out of proportion and then miss the opportunity on it. But looking back, because I bought mine in March, but I mean, here we are, 2 months later or whatever. And then it's even back in March, I never would have thought that book would be where it's at now.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be to jump that much. That was crazy. When I saw it, I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, that shit fucking escalated quick. That's for sure.
I bought mine because my son loves
whether having knowledge of it or not. That's just what I've seen. It's escalated quick.
And then it'll come back down, but I don't. It's tough to say where it's going to come down to. If it's going to like sit at that 600 range, or if they're going to go back down to 300. But you got to think there's that video game coming out, and then you'll have that movie a year later. So I mean, it could be 3-4 years before that book, cools off.
Yeah. Shit. That's still a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much if you don't have one now, you just forget it.
Yeah, I don't.
If I can't get one off of a homie or something, then oh well.
But that's why, like, especially nowadays, if you've got something that you're going after, or you have a character, or you have, if there's something that you want, you gotta go get it before fucking something happens. I mean, for me, I think my one example that I know of for sure was I've got like 20 fucking copies of Omega Red, but I didn't have a 9.8, and everyone kept saying he's coming. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking just buy one. Just instead of sending mine in, I'm just gonna buy a 9.8 because I'll be pissed if something does happen and then now it's a 300, even if it went to 300, just because I knew it was around 100. That's gonna piss me off, and I'm not gonna buy it. So I ended up just buying the $100 one, and hopefully it doesn't. Well, I mean, it would be nice to see it jump, but I'm not selling any anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So
right.
But yeah, that's like I said. I think.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up,
guys? How you guys doing?
Chilling.
What's up, man?
Chilling right here. What's up, Mo?
Chilling, Jake.
With your Jason mask.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna do the podcast.
Love it.
Nice.
No, I'm just chilling, man. Just kicking back. It's new, guys.
Hey James, is this program Streamlabs or is it StreamYard?
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
Why? Who you
Is it
trying
by
to invite?
Streamlabs?
I don't.
No, I'm trying to fucking download it onto this because my battery's running out.
I don't know if it's an app. I just get onto it from my internet.
Yeah.
Can't you?
Oh, okay.
What are you trying to download or not?
I'm surprised there's nobody else in here.
Well, because my battery's running out, so I'm trying to switch it over.
It's 12 o'clock on the west and 3 o'clock on the east. Who else is gonna be here?
Last
2:30.
West hopeful standing.
I don't think we even have anybody from the east in here, do we?
No, I guess not.
What's Texas? Is Texas Central Time?
Yep, Central.
Yeah.
For 2:30.
Oh no.
Oh shit! It is 2:30. I thought it was only like fucking 10 o'clock.
Robert again. Got it. Yeah.
Shit.
So early, California.
Alamo. So, what were you saying about Avengers? You're trying to get the after Marvel.
The Miss Marvel run.
Yeah. After Miss Marvel joined Avengers, and this one's a cool to get just because I wanted to find it at a cheaper price. But like this key came up, the Black Widow movie.
Sponsored by White Claw.
If you need a copy of that, you have to get it right now because after now you'll be screwed.
It's gonna go up.
Hey, what's up, Rob Bounce?
Yeah, he's switching phones.
Fucking coming in and out, yeah.
So what's up? You guys got one of those Ultimate Fallouts for sale?
He's back.
What's going on?
Not for sale. No.
If I put mine for sale, it's going up on eBay.
Look,
Abraham, you should hit up that hopeful terror.
Oh yeah. What were those? Are those like second prints though? Because it shows his face.
It's a second print variant.
Oh, okay.
Even the second print is selling more
Right.
than 9/8 of the first print were back in fucking March. I think second prints are over 400 now.
Yeah, he posted. This dude posted like 2 of the first copy, and then the variant one. It's the all white background.
Yeah.
He posted like what was it, like 5 or 6 of those he's been quoting. I was like, oh, dude, okay.
Yeah, and the first prints I think are polybagged as well.
That's what mine is. Mine's still in the.
So when you get those graded with the poly bag, they take off the poly bag?
Yeah. Mine says polybag removed, I think.
That's crazy.
I don't know what mine is.
So flat trade for polybag stuff. It open polybag and you just give it a flat trade like at 9.4 or something.
Hey, put that down, dude. I can't hear.
Yeah, mine says polybag removed on it.
Did you buy it like that? Or did you send it in?
Yeah, I bought mine off eBay back in March.
Oh.
Ooh, a 9.8? Damn.
But now there's a fucking newsstand edition running around that says Black Panther on the barcode.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So now everything's gonna be all fucked up now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Direct edition.
Yeah, mine's direct too.
Yeah. I'll just keep my rough copy.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys already had them and stuff, I mean, that's good. But to go out and buy one now?
No.
Yeah, I'll wait for it to go back down.
Nope, don't go buy
They
one.
said they ain't gonna go back down anytime soon. With the new game and the new movie coming out.
Right after that, yeah. It's gonna be a couple years. I mean, it'll cool off in between, but I don't think it'll go back down to where it was.
No.
I don't know, maybe.
I think, like I said, if you know somebody with a few copies, then you should be
Ain't gonna give 'em
safe. But
God, there's a guy on Facebook that had 100 of them.
I think I seen that.
Shit.
Get them laid across the table. Took a picture of it.
Cashing in.
I mean,
Well,
it is.
Scariest Comics had like almost 20 9/8s. And that was right after he submitted and got a bunch of 9/6s.
Nice.
Like he got a ton of 9/6s, and then I think out of the whole case, he only had like 2 9/8s out of that case, and then he resubmitted and got a bunch of 9/8s. So
When when I bought mine back in March on the CGC census, there was 800 9.8s, and then 2 months later, they're I think it was like 1795 9.8s now.
Wow.
Is it no way it should be that much money if there's that many copies available?
Right.
I heard a shitload of those books were printed. That's what I was hearing. That somebody was saying it was going to be like the next,
Yeah, it was like
Spider-Man
75,000 or some shit.
Yeah, I got the free comic book one on Halloween. It was
They knew what they were doing when they printed that book, though, because there was a variant and a second print. Like they knew that was gonna happen.
One of those
Well,
variants.
even when he came out, it was a big deal, controversial. You know.
Yeah, but they didn't know if he was gonna like last.
Right.
They only did a second print. Like that's all they went up to.
Third.
I think so. Yeah.
Third print.
You know, you got a point. They didn't think it was gonna
Is
last.
the third print the all white background?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The one that Terror Classics posted?
No, there's another if I follow him. Do I follow him?
Dude.
But I'm pretty sure
With all of them on the cover, yeah, that one's the variant. And then there's the one where his face is like in front of the border.
Right? Yeah.
And then there's like a zoomed in one with a white background.
Yeah,
I want to say that one's the third print.
Yeah.
Even a second print would be expensive. Like,
hey, can you guys still hear me?
Almost as much as a first
Yep,
print.
we can hear you. Yeah, second prints are farting around the 400 area, but I mean, who knows? Wake up tomorrow.
But you know what though? If that book, like, because all the hype right now, if they don't do anything with it, it's gonna drop.
Oh, yeah.
And then the minute somebody mentions something about Miles Morales, it's gonna go back up. The same thing happens with Silk, dude. Silk is one of those characters where, I mean, she's been out for a while now, and they've always speculated on her, and they super speculated on her on being in the Spider-Verse movie, and she wasn't. And now it's like she has to be in the second one. She has to. You know, people are saying like, dude, that's going to be the new character for that movie. And so like, just with that book, it's just gone up and down, up and down, up and down. Like that variant used to be like not like an $80 variant. Now it's like $100, and you know, I mean, I don't know what it is now, but
right,
you know, it's pretty expensive, and you know, it's a 1 in 10. Like it's a 1 in 10, and it's going for like $150. It's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are we all back? Are we good now?
Yeah.
Okay. So
what about that new Taskmaster, Abraham?
Fourth print?
Can you guys read that? No, it's second print variant.
Tell me.
Oh.
Hold on. What's the barcode say though?
Second print, right?
00441.
Shit. Can't hear the Raider.
That makes fucking no sense, dude.
It's
What are they even thinking?
That's like the hidden variant, right?
You can see it. I don't know why it's not focusing, but
that's
buy them all.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Right? Second print variant.
441.
Yeah.
So what I'm reading right now, it's the first print variant, like a first, like a. It's not even a second print.
You got
that's
first,
a fourth print.
Yeah, that's a first print.
Yes,
another one second.
Then the second is when it shows his whole head.
Yeah.
Right.
And then this is the second print variant.
No, that's not what the barcode says though. That's the barcode saying that's a first print variant.
No, I get what you're saying because the 4-4, meaning the fourth cover. Well, okay, but no, that's what it is because then you have the one that Scully was talking about. Then you have this one, but it's a new one that says Black Panther on this right here.
Yeah, instead of direct edition.
So there's 4 total covers, basically. If that makes sense.
Buy them all.
Okay.
Right.
Abraham,
camera, and it's like kicking me out, and yeah, but you know what? I was at a shop today, and you know the guy that was working there, he was looking through all his back Miles Morales, pulling shit out and pricing shit up. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of stuff is just going up, dude. lot of.
Oh yeah, we missed one. We missed the actual variant, the 1 in 25 one.
Yeah.
Like I was looking them up, and then I don't know if it's just some shit on eBay, but this one on eBay when I was looking it up, it said it was going for like $80 or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are people paying $80 for it though?
I don't know.
Well, shit,
I
I'm
was just
sure
looking them up,
anything
and
with him on there.
because I bought a bunch of like random Miles Morales issues and shit, and I was looking them up and seeing how much they're going for and stuff. But I was just like, damn. I mean, stuff goes up.
There's some dope cover. I have his solo runs, and his solo runs. There's some dope covers from those.
I have a couple.
But like, there's
red
also a
missions from him.
badass cover of him with Gwenpool though. Like, I mean, it's just he's one of those characters that are on a lot of covers.
Miles is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gwenpool didn't blow up like that, huh?
She's okay. Cool. There's some rare variants. Rob has a lot.
Yeah, I got a few, but like the second series, Gwenpool Strikes Back didn't really do that well. It only went up to five books. Yeah, I have 3 of those.
I love
in
that
CDC
book
right now.
Oh, you got the red.
I got 3 reds.
I'll get the red.
And I have. Do you have any of the Ron Lim ones? The Howard the Ducks?
I don't have any. I wish I did.
Yeah,
I got lucky.
3.
I found the one that he had.
I got 3 of the Ron Lim ones. Like I was just stockpiling them. But see, like just like how you said, you gotta buy it when you see it, kind of.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna hit, but like.
Well, that's the best part about collecting and whatnot. You never know what the hell you're gonna find.
Yeah, but I really liked that cover when it came out, and it was like so hard to it was unattainable, and like then obviously the hype died down, and I was able to fucking score 3 copies, and luckily they're all 9/8, so it's like, sometimes it's a waiting game that's hard to play,
Yeah. Collecting has taught me a lot of patience.
Yeah. And I don't really sell my stuff either. Like it's just, especially like my Gwenpool stuff. That's like stuff that I hold on to. I mean, there is stuff that I would like to sell, like, some of my I get books all the time, like given to me, and like people that don't want them anymore. Or I'll just buy a huge lot of like books, and there's so much filler shit in there.
Jaxie. They all mean something special to you.
Yeah.
Give me some of them spawns though, bro.
Oh, I toss those, bro. They go in the shredder.
Shredded them.
Yeah. Which one's shred material? Right there.
In the kitchen.
Yeah. I have a lot of Gwenpool stuff. That's the one I got, like all the trade paperbacks.
Oh, nice.
Some stuff, yeah.
Oh, so you collect Gwenpool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got the evil Gwenpool figure.
Is that a custom?
No, it's some manufacturer makes it, but there's
really?
Gwenpool.
Oh, is it like the $80 action figure one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it comes like everything. It's like there's a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
What is that Gwenpool thing behind you with the big ass eyes? Like right over your left hand shoulder, Alamo.
A box.
Oh, then it's a box. Her box.
Well, that's badass.
Gwenpool. Her box.
Oh yeah.
I've fallen for the trap of buying fucking design boxes with all the character designs on them.
I don't.
The only ones I ever picked up were the Joker Arkham Asylum ones. I think I got 2 of those laying around.
I've got a bunch. The only thing I don't like is
I don't think that the wood or the cardboard is any good compared to like the BCWs. Yeah, BCWs are the shit.
Oh yeah. The stackables? Or are you talking about the white ones?
You can do the stackables, but like if I'm not that, I usually get those for my premium books. But if it's just like random books, I use the white ones.
Yeah,
for sure. Because they don't really tear or nothing like that.
Well, I remember your Instagram post, the storage or whatever the hell it was, just fucking full of fucking white boxes everywhere.
Yeah, that's
all looked like all brand new fucking boxes too.
Some of those boxes I've had since I first started collecting.
Oh,
and
shit.
they're all BCW boxes.
You got a sponsorship from them yet?
Nah, I wish.
Oh.
I got this book right here too.
This is my favorite pop. Did
you guys see that?
Really?
It was Cannibal Corpse.
Who collects figures and toys and shit?
Oh god! Unfortunately, it's a burden.
Oh, because I heard you guys talking about like toys.
This is like a custom pop.
Yeah.
That's because Scully over here has every Star Wars figure ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Just the red box line, and then some random ass. I wish I had more old Kenner figures.
Comic-Con, bro. Don't they have those there?
Fuck no. I don't have
No?
shit. Closest comic shop to me is like 5 hours away.
Well, I mean, like,
what? Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yeah.
Do you live on an island or what?
He's in fucking Dakota, bro. All they have is
North
like
Dakota.
Hours away?
Dakota.
Yeah, I gotta get everything
Isn't
shipped to
there
me.
only a South Dakota and a North Dakota? How the fuck did you come up with Dakota?
They unite us together. The Dakotas.
Yeah, the Dakota. But yeah, they ain't got shit over there.
So how do you get most of your books?
Shipped.
Yeah.
Order I pay from Tuesday night, and then they usually arrive by Friday.
Wow. Midtown?
No. The comic shop, pretty much the only comic shop in North Dakota. I have a pull list set up with them. She hooks me up pretty good. And then she does she has a lot of her back issue stuff logged online to where I can kind of go through and look for certain issues of shit.
Hey, that
And
might
then
be a good opportunity for you though.
No. Anybody that I've ever talked to about opening a comic shop has nothing but horror stories.
Yeah. Do you guys get people asking you like, why don't you open up your own comic store? I get that asked all the time.
Growing up, there used to be one in town here.
Yeah.
But then they closed up 2013, I think it was 13 or 14. And that it was like a comic shop / hobby shop, like card shop type of fucking thing.
Yeah.
I had to throw them in the Golden Age Mylar. I ran out of sleeves and shit. That was the one I picked up with you, Rob.
Oh yeah.
Only like Marvel selects when they're still in the box.
Right.
I've bought a couple and they're terrible for me to try and close.
Shit.
In the box, they look pretty dope.
What's that one that comes with the comic book? Is it Toy Biz?
Yeah, well, basically old Marvel Legends. Yeah, Toy Biz.
Yeah.
These are my
I would collect those because those books are worth a lot sometimes.
I have I think like the only one I have of those is Omega Red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that Terry Dodson? Yeah, it's awesome. Damn.
Mylar makes everything better.
Yeah. It's a sick ass one. Psylocke. It's fucking dope.
And I got these bootleg Mylars from like the comic shop. You know those what is it
Fuck
called?
yeah.
The binders?
Yeah, the binder Mylars.
Mylar.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I just threw them in here. I was like, all right. But they scratch easy, man. Fucking it's all scratched up.
Don't scratch them.
Well, where do you carry them in?
Huh?
Where do you carry them in for them to get scratched?
Back pocket.
When they rub against each other, they get scratched
His
up.
fiberglass pockets?
I actually bought one of these what are these BCW
The stackable
boxes
bins?
for magazines. For magazines.
Magazine. Yeah. I like the stackable. I'm just not ready to spend that much money to convert all my boxes.
I actually have a top loader that mysteriously broke Like I don't even remember dropping it or nothing. That shit just broke. It's cracked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you collect Squirrel Girl too, Alamo?
I like the artist, the way she uses her color.
Who is that?
Rian Gonzalez.
So you seen that? You seen Squirrel Girl's back on TV now? She's doing AT&T commercials
Rising.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm telling you, dude, she had a killer ass YouTube show, man.
Yeah.
It was actually really funny.
Oh, I like this cover.
It's like connecting covers, like 4 of them.
Yeah.
What is that, like a German variant or something?
Nah, it's connecting covers.
The one Abraham showed us. Oh, my bad, Robert. But what were you saying?
So what if?
Oh, sure.
What if the Avengers didn't suck?
Didn't kill You don't got this one, Rob.
Oh yeah, dude, I got like 3 of those.
Fucking 9.8.
You don't even know what I got.
Fucking Rob was there when they made it.
Oh,
yeah, actually,
He was overseeing the operation.
I have that one slabbed too.
Look, you don't collect Spawn books, you know, but I know you got this one right here. This is a must right here.
I mean, come on, you gotta own that shit.
Well, I saw.
You taught me about this shit.
A Scarecrow French variant one time. That shit was fucking tight. Have you guys ever seen that?
Oh shit! No,
a lot of those.
French variant. That's fucking sick.
You know what?
Fuck?
Like, I'm glad you guys brought up the whole like French variant.
Yeah.
Or European. Like, I just don't trust them, dude.
Nah.
Like I don't trust them to be like original to like, you know, the timepiece.
I got that one, the Silver Surfer.
Like,
I hear you, Rob.
Italian minis.
Yeah, like Italian and shit like that. You know, they weren't released the same time as like the American versions were.
Uh-huh.
You know, like, you know, I know a lot of people now are collecting what's it called? Canadian pence variants, because they got theirs first because they had to ship them out to the Canadians before they sold them out here in the U.S. So a lot of people are collecting them because they're like the true first appearances.
Oh my god!
So then, what about like the Mexico variants and stuff like that?
Oh, they're still trash, dude.
They're nothing.
Nah, I don't know of any Mexico variant that's worth anything.
Yeah,
I feel you on that.
I don't know of anything from Mexico.
Because I don't think it's OG if it wasn't printed the same time that the original was printed, like that same year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Like,
you hit a good point on that.
Yeah.
All right, but it's not like where. Okay, I would say it's not like where in Germany or French. So that's the first thing available to them.
No, but you have to understand, like, especially Mexican variants, they're only printed because that book in the original state was an expensive book. For example, you have the Wolverine, Deadpool Claws one, the J. Scott Campbell. That's like a 12, like, I don't know, like $800 to $1,200 book. So they re-release it as a fucking Mexican variant with just the same looking book, but it's a Mexican variant and it's like a $10 book.
Right.
But they're just reprinting very valuable books and just putting Mexico on it. I don't even know what the contents of the inside are. What's that?
So then the question is, are they more of a modern thing, or none of these books have been around? Like the same time an original copy got pressed, then, I mean, it just happened at a completely different time?
Well, those Mexican variants are actually reproduced for that La Mole fucking convention or some shit. So like there's purpose for them because they're like, oh, we're gonna release it for this convention, but it's a reproduction of a like the Delato, the Spider-Man Delato. It's like a $1,000 book, $1,600 book, and they just re-release it for the convention, it's the same looking shit, but it's a Mexican variant. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, just think
Yeah.
about it. A lot of the covers that they release in the Mexico variant are very valuable books. So whether it's a J. Scott Campbell, Adam Hughes, like, you know, it's not like they're reprinting like, you know, a shitty fucking Spider-Man #2 fucking 2014 or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Deep into the originals, they're not gonna reprint
exactly.
like a first appearance.
They're
or
just
something.
going off of like the valuable books and reprinting it for that convention. So I don't know. I don't like it, but I mean, I do have like a few. I do have a Giant Size X-Men #1, 9.4 German variant. And even that, I think it has a date of like 1980 or something like that. So I mean, it's not true to the because the original came out in 1975, and this is a redone one in 1980, and like the quality doesn't even look that good either, to be honest. So I mean, I don't know. But then
they
you
had
see
like
like
chrome ones and shit.
there's a Amazing Spider-Man 129 German variant, and a lot of times when people get them graded, they come back as like Gem Mint 10s. So there's a lot of those floating around. Yeah, like I used to see them at I used to see them at Spider-Man booth all the time. But I think it's probably the cardstock that they used as well. So I don't know. I don't really dig that kind of shit. Like I don't dig you know, foreign variants.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's just me though. I know a lot of people that do like it.
Yeah.
Especially considering like they can't afford the original, so they just get the Mexico variant.
Yeah. Like when I saw the French version of the Scarecrow, I mean it kind of even looked a little different. The color was a little different. It was pretty tight. But
it looks off. Like my Giant Size X-Men, it looked like it got cut off too soon or some shit.
Yeah.
But dude, people pay good money for it, you know?
Yeah.
So
it's still they were charging a good $60 for it. So
well, look at for example, like in the West chapter we have Dark Punisher. He collects anything Punisher, like anything. And I think he has every single variant, like Europe or foreign variant made for that book. So it's like,
I see them.
Yeah, he'll spend the money on that because like that's all he collects.
He's a foreign variant guy.
Yeah, so you know, it's funny because like me and him talk, and I'm like, yeah, I don't dig that shit, you know. And then like literally like 3 days later, I found that Giant Size X-Men one. and I like it was my comic book store had it was a 9.4 and they had it for $15, and it was just like, dude, I can't fucking leave it here, you know.
All day.
So yeah, so I bought it and I showed it to him. He's like, "What the fuck? I thought you didn't collect foreign shit." And I was like, "Dude, it just popped up." But like, and then
$15, I'll collect anything.
Right. So soon after that, I went to Utah, right? And I was digging through their bins, and I found 2 variants in there. One was a Hulk variant, and the other one was a Fantastic Four. I think both of them were German. Dude, this Hulk one, the color pop, it was nice looking, you know. But you know, I bought it because it was like $3. But you know, I don't collect them, but I do appreciate, you know, when I do find them.
You're a trader,
so then
bro.
you think it's
Right?
more of like a just paying homage.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. And Mexican Ghost Spider one's pretty expensive. The big young one.
Oh yeah?
It's like $50.
Oh shit.
But that book is like a 1 in 100 variant.
See, like, so for myself, I love Adam Hughes books, right? And so there's that Harley Quinn #1, you know, where she's in a straitjacket, right? So there's that, which is worth like, I mean, $600 to $800 or whatever in the 9.8. So then you have that, and then you have a Mexico version, which at the time was like a $10 book, but now it's like, 30 plus, so it's crept up there. But there's a German variant, which I don't know if you guys know, but it's the same look where she's in a straitjacket, but she's not wearing any panties.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. So like
fucking perverts,
right? But
it's
so
go with it.
Sex
I don't have
sells.
that. I don't have that. I don't have any of those. But that's like a $40 book right off the bat, So
Fuck.
yeah.
I'm about to spend $40.
So there
And it's
are,
a very
even though I don't like foreign comics, I mean, yeah, I'll spend because I like Adam Hughes, and the fact that he did that one
See, okay,
without
something like that is definitely worth it.
Yeah. I would spend money on that for sure. But like, I'm not gonna go out of my way and find like, it's weird too because like, one of the books I collect is Superman Adventures #4, which is first appearance of Livewire. I think I have like 8 copies. Well, I found one of them at Frankenstein's for the guy was selling for $3, and he had it up on the wall and everything, but it was a fucked up looking copy. But I was like, man, like this is my shit right here. I collect this stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it. So I bought it, and when I rebagged and boarded it, I noticed something was off on it. So I opened it up, and it was in English, but it was like there was like some weird things on the cover. So I was researching it with a few other members, and it came back that it was a Philippines variant. Which Philippine variants are like one of the hardest like comics to come by because they're so rare, and that's a key book. And apparently there was like a deal that they made with DC with I forgot what company they make records I forgot what they're called. But anyways, they wanted to do distribution in the Philippines because there's so many people out there. Well, they reprinted some books and they put them out for sale out there. Well, they didn't sell because first of all, like only rich people knew how to read and speak English at the time, and secondly, like people weren't spending money on comics out there. So a lot of those books got destroyed or just didn't like last. And the ones that survived, I mean, those are like really expensive books. I've had people that collect like very foreign variants, and they tell me in that condition, that's $100 book easily minimum.
No shit.
And it's like I mean it's pretty like crunched up and shit, like but because of the rarity of that book, I mean they even tried to get it from me, and I was like, like
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So and the inside's in English and everything too, and I just noticed like the paper felt weird. It was like really glossy and flimsy and shit, and yeah, on the inside it said Philippines. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty cool.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's pretty good for not like collecting fucking foreign books.
Yeah, sounds like you. Fuck.
I know.
So it was like a Philippines edition, but it was still in English.
Yeah, weird, huh? It's Philippines, but it was in English, and that's
Pretty
exactly
cool.
why those
They
books
speak
are rare.
Spanish and
Because...
shit too over there.
Oh damn!
Are you ain't drinking no more, James, or what?
Interesting.
No, I'm fucking tired. I'm about to go to bed.
Who? No, I'm not
Hey,
drinking no
shit,
more.
I'm hungry.
Go eat. I'll go to bed.
Yeah.
You don't got work tomorrow. Relax.
Huh?
Sunday fun day.
I'm on babysitting duty tomorrow.
I got church tomorrow.
Yeah.
Rest
day.
No, not just mine. No, we got friends. I got I got like 4 or 5 kids fucking coming over. I got to entertain tomorrow.
What are you doing tomorrow, Rob?
I don't know, dude.
Being a bitch like always.
Fuck you. I don't know. I got to get these kids out, man. They've been stuck in here for a while. I mean, I know I took a couple of Frankincense last week.
Yeah. I think that the guys are gonna go to Frankincense tomorrow.
You guys were just there today or yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll because I'm just gonna try to handle some shit, get ready for Monday and stuff.
You know what, man? Like, I love Frankincense, but you know, like I haven't been there for a while, and I just went last week, and it ain't the same, you know. Like,
yeah,
like to me, it's not worth going every fucking time it opens. Like I used to do that.
Yeah,
and I used to score some fucking sick ass shit, but like that shit is not worth it anymore, dude. I'll tell you that much. Like, especially for what I collect, that's a waste of my time. You know? Because I'm not trying to get new books or nothing like that.
Why? People go there to get full books?
God damn.
Yeah, all the time.
Rob's looking for old school books that aren't around as often, so when they're there. I guess is what he's saying. When you find them, you find them.
I would actually rather spend more time like trying to find a new comic store or something like that. You know?
I think
there's like so many there's so many booths that are closed. It's crazy.
Like some of these comic vendors I'm seeing, like when I go to Frankincense, I'm looking for a specific book. Well, what still gets me is that I see like it was their last copy or something. So like that kind of still lets me know that there's nobody looking for it. Because if I found it, then it wasn't the next guy. I found it.
Yeah, that's true. Frankincense is weird though because like they say it's my last copy, but then as soon as it sells, they fucking put another one out there and they raise the price. Like it's a fucking game, dude. Like, believe me, dude. I've been going there for years, and I see that shit happening all the time. Like, I hate the fact that when key books come out, they're already raised over there. Like, you straight up pay $20 for a hype book, and like generally the rule is, especially at comic shops, is you put out, you know, whatever. And after that sells, then you could fucking, or you know, whatever you sell in a week or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you have left over, that's when you can bump up the price.
Well,
Frankincense, they don't do that shit. That what?
Abraham.
Yeah.
I found that black heart.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you see it?
But weren't you telling me last week that Daredevil other one was Blackheart?
Yeah, we're confused.
For Mary Typhoid.
Yeah, you guys were absolutely right. It's funny that they look like they're just characters that look similar. That's what confused me.
Yeah, that's cool. Hell yeah.
Because on the cover, Mary Typhoid does kind of look like, she really does look like Blackheart.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
Yeah, because on that book, I was like, nah, that's First Mary Typhoid.
I remember having that one last year.
I'm glad I found it.
That's cool, man.
Now into my venture of Blackheart.
That's probably like the main book to have. I don't even know what else.
What about you guys into like another off character like Shuma Gorath?
Ooh.
What?
Can anybody hear me? Abraham?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you, but who did you say?
I said Shuma Gorath.
What is that?
Who the fuck is that?
He's
just
like
making
the
up.
one
He's a fighter on the video game, dude.
No, but he's supposed to be also a god, like a planet destroyer or something. He has like a few.
But he's on Marvel vs. Capcom too, right?
Yeah.
He's a green looking, octopus looking dude with the one eye, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah. That's what he's talking about.
Because it's Marvel, so they have a few characters that they They put him there for a reason, I guess.
Or not.
What weird character are you into right now, James? Like
Weird
obscure character that that nobody really.
Hey Mo, check this out, dude, real quick. I got this book a couple of days ago. It's called Critters number 23. It's early work by Stan Sakai. And the cool thing about this book is that there's a record on the inside.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
It's composed by Ty Templeton. Do you guys know who that is? He's a comic book.
Oh shit!
Let me see.
What's on that record though?
It's music it's music from his band.
James falling asleep.
James, come on, dude.
I'm gonna show you a funny ass record.
I'm still trying to think of. I'm still trying to think of.
Badass.
These are called flexies, bro. In the record world.
The cereal boxes had the records on them. You pop them out of the cereal box.
Yeah, it's got some Sam Keith work in there.
Look at this. Teacher gave me this.
This cover, Mo, where the fuck?
The Flash. What the fuck?
This cover is done by Ty Templeton.
Yeah.
It's like Dollar Store. You had one job is to put the Flash, the Batman on Batman. You get the Flash.
Wow.
That's
cool, dude. That's a cool.
Abel buy it from me.
Where the fuck are your toys at, Rob? The ones that you bought at Frankenstein's. No poles, no. You didn't even show
dude,
mine.
I'm so behind on posts right now. Look what I just picked up right now or today.
That's fucking what's his name?
Oh my god.
Hey, but this is Hey, you guys make fun of this shit. But look,
girl, that is right.
You know who that is?
Greg Horn.
That's Greg Horn, dude.
I would buy it because I used to play that stuff.
Oh, dude, me too, man. And then I got.
I mean, it's not 90 Day Fiance good, but it's super good.
Yeah.
Can't find it.
Comic book cover. I'll
find it later.
So I hit up my wife to buy me one of these, and she did. And this one has a 30-cent price stamp on it.
How many of those do you have, Rob?
I only have 2 of these. This is my second one. But yeah,
I've been looking at them on eBay.
I actually want that
it.
like Cooper.
If you can get it, because this is the first appearance of Cherry Pop Tart.
I remember last time I was on here, you were talking about it.
Dude,
I've kind of
the guy who fucking draws Cherry Pop Tart, he's rebooting it. He has been rebooting it. So
I want to go eat some cherry Pop Tart right now.
Fuck yeah!
You want some?
You know what kind I'm talking about.
And then I was with
here it is.
I got
that's the one I want to get now.
Look at this record.
You made me want to get one now. A 9.8
Dude,
though.
If this hits a 9.8, it'll be the only one in existence. I have another one, but it's a 9.6. You're showing us condoms?
I like that, dude. That's so.
We know those aren't even yours. Why are you showing other people's condoms for, dude?
You put my head through
it. Is that a record?
It comes off?
Yeah.
What?
A record?
Yeah.
Damn. That's pretty tight. That's cool, man.
Okay, so funny book.
It's a scratch record that has funny sound effects on it.
How much?
265.
They've gone up too.
You got 265.
Actually, that record's probably worth about $200.
There's a BG 4.0
50 made, but it's a sound effects record.
Ah,
it has funny sounds on it, scratch sounds and shit.
Nice.
There's a 5.0 for 135.
How much was a 4.0?
It's not graded. 225.
Of what?
Funny book. And then there's another listing here for one for they have it at a 5.0 for 135.
Scully, let me tell you, dude. If you ever get this
How
book,
much is a Sly Cooper going for?
you will not regret it, dude. I don't even know if
See,
I
I
can show
almost,
this shit.
I almost want to get a raw copy so I could open it like that.
Yeah, definitely,
See.
dude. Like the story on Cherry Pop Tart is fucking like, it's crazy. I don't even know if I could show it because there's like, I mean, she has a tight shirt on and stuff.
Show it.
That's fucking
I want
tight.
to see it.
So that's her
Very dope.
hitchhiking, right? She gets in a fight with her dad, and she hitchhikes, right? So then, hold on.
Funny.
These dudes pick her up, and they take her to this like fucking party. Well, first of all, like they fucking drug her. Look at that. Look at this panel right here.
Fuck.
They drug her.
Okay.
She passes out. Then they end up at a party with all these old men right there. And I won't show the other panels, but she like they pretty much like start boning her, and
Yeah.
she fucking like out last
And
them,
then
dude.
it escalated. Yeah.
No, then it fucking goes in reverse. They can't fuck her enough.
Whoa.
Yeah, like it's like a reverse gangbang at the end. So if you have the opportunity to pick one up, I definitely recommend it, especially raw, because at least you can see like, this is a book from like the 70s.
All right.
So he's rebooting it, like rewriting it with the character.
I think there's like 18 issues of the original, and I think he's doing like collected ones, and then I think from what I hear, he's continuing it.
Taking advantage. Go lay down, dude.
So
I don't even know if they're out yet.
Right.
The dude's name is Larry Wells.
Like this one, I didn't know it was like the first like story of He-Man was in there.
Yeah, but there's also like 3 other books that are like that too. Yeah, there's a Firestorm that's like that, and I think there's a couple.
I can't hear
other ones
Alamo.
too.
Yeah.
So Robert, this funny book that's on eBay now for
Can't
100.
Hey, you stay off there.
Well, hey, you guys know Mr. J just picked one up, right? And it was signed and sketched.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing. It's so badass. I think he posted on his Instagram.
I could only hear
fucking creeping right now.
This is like my latest obsession right now. Baroness.
Oh yeah, nice. Baroness, yeah. You have
8.0 signed and sketched.
Get the art germ one.
Yeah.
I love Art Germ more than I love myself.
Are you an art germ collector?
I have
some. I have 2 store folios of his stuff, but I don't have any of the collection books.
I have a very rare art germ, Gem and the Hologram variant.
Oh, Gem and Holograms?
Yeah.
You like them better than Peach Momoko?
I like it better than
Why are all these YouTube guys pushing that Peach Momoko shit? Is she really that dope or what?
I don't know.
Different and unique.
I don't know.
Hey, yo, Abraham, did I show you that Lady Shredder?
Yeah, I was trying to look for that today after you told me about it.
But
that's a newer one, right?
My buzz is catching up.
Oh, that's cool. Who drew that?
That's Gonzalez.
Mary Jane. What number is that?
It's a sketch.
It's a sketch.
Is that?
Oh wow.
Who's that? Who did it?
Rayan Gonzalez. She's a Filipino artist.
Damn.
Oh, yeah,
It looks like
I like the way she
character.
That's dope.
Yo, so why is I went looking for. I was catching up on Mary Jane. I guess number 2 sold out, but the rest of them are there. Am I missing out on like a first appearance or something? Or probably you guys know anything?
To
not off the top of my head.
No. I was wondering why is number 2 sold out and not the rest of them?
These are
I
artists.
didn't order a lot.
Huh.
Yeah. Because no one cares about Jane.
Nobody cares about
Jane. It's all about Gwenpool.
Oh, Gwenpool's pretty tight.
Nobody cares about Gwen Stacy run.
The only good thing about the Gwen Stacy run was Adam Hughes covers.
I only like the Ji Hung cover. That's it.
Hey James, so when's that Absolute coming out? The New Gods.
I don't even know when any omnibus are even coming out anymore.
But if they are, you know what website to go to.
Because they're not really putting out the release date anymore because everything's delayed.
Damn.
But anyways, back to eBay. There's this funny book there for.
Are they're not doing anything? They're not doing with any. They're not doing Gwenpool right now, are they?
They're not what?
It's like the little one on the bus. Our cover.
Oh shit! Okay.
Hey,
Nice.
James is gonna buy that.
Nah.
Signed it inside.
It's a book about a woman, bro. Come on now.
Jerry Conway signed it. So I gotta get Claremont to sign it too.
Or don't.
What
I think I
about
want to get
that Gold Lantern?
There's not that many up, huh, James?
No. There's a 9.0 for 400, and then there's 2 Raws. One's 135, one's 225, and then there's another one that's like 265.
That 9.0 isn't too bad, but I would spend my money on other shit before that. You know what I mean?
Well, no shit. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that 5.0 is the cheaper one.
That's what I'm
saying. And
saying.
that 4.0 is listed for a higher price.
Exactly. And it's
the thing is like it's an underground book, so like the copies are shitty. You know?
But it's from the same. They're both from my comic shop, but yet they have the 5.0 at 135, and they list the 4.0 for 225.
You get the 5.0, bitch.
It's coming from
Do the math.
Well, obviously, I would get the 135. I just don't know if I want to spend 135 right now, though.
You got to get a Rifleman number 10.
I don't even know what that is.
Look it up. Type it in eBay right now. You won't regret it. I promise you.
Rifleman wood.
Rifleman number 10.
Oh yeah. I know what book you're talking about. James will love that.
Damn, 225, 600.
Blue Note in our chapter, and he's got a couple of those books. I want to get one off him. Because when we were trying to decide on Chapter Grail, we were gonna do that one, but it was a little fucking steep.
Yeah, you gotta get something that like everybody can afford. You know,
I want to get one of these Superboy number 9.
Oh, yeah, God Country. That's another one that I need to get too.
I met Donnie Cates in Austin. He signed it for me.
Fucking Donnie Cates better be signing my book right now.
Donnie Cates is everywhere, man.
Not on Twitter anymore.
I can hear you guys now.
Hey, Abe, don't you have a First King Shark?
Yeah, but a raw copy that I found in the dollar bins and shit.
I think I'm about to buy one.
Is it the Superboy one?
Copy. Yeah.
Dude, I have
Didn't we see like 3 of them?
I have a shitload of those, dude.
Yeah, but I want a 9.
Yeah, go on eBay then, Dick.
They're only like
buy a fucking raw copy on eBay. See how that works out.
Oh, I just said a $100 right now.
They were Frankenstein, dude.
The fucking internet is winning right now. Shit.
Shit.
Exactly. I can just go to.
But Abraham's right. It's like more. I guess best luck is to find a raw copy.
Don't ever start any sentence with Abraham was right.
You gotta have the eye though. If you don't have the eye, then you gotta know what to look for.
Abraham.
I gave up on buying raw books and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna submit this," because I've never submitted shit.
I'm in that same boat. I got a short box full of books that I was gonna send in.
Yo, I did good. I did good for my first submission. Out of 12 books, I got 10. Yeah, 10 of them 9/8.
Did you pre-screen them, or you just fucking send them in? What they were is what they were.
Oh no, I press my own books. I press and clean them.
No, but pre-screen them. Like if they're not 9/8, you just told them to send them back.
I just said, hey, do them all.
Tight.
Slap them all.
I love these magazines. Do you smell them to you?
Yeah, I love magazines. Period. Like magazines are such a lost format. You know.
I like the old Erie books, magazine format books. A couple of those lying around.
Was there a mail? Like
only one Erie book matters.
Which one?
The football one.
Is that the one I gave you, James? The Raiders one?
No, I found it at A1 Comic.
I know I gave it to somebody.
Concept, Miss Marvel.
Yeah, I got that book. It's cool. I actually have Flume #1 as well. It has John Byrne on the cover. Oh shit! Look at what's on the back of the Situation book.
Oh, what the fuck?
Look at that, dude.
Nice, the whole game. Scully.
It's not though. It's
okay, yeah, I've seen that one before.
Dude,
that
it's
is
his
badass
family,
cover.
James. It's not even the gang. That's like his brother and his dad and his mom.
I see it. My book is more important right now.
It is dope.
Yeah, I actually I was over at one of our comic shops when we were begin, and Everyday Comic West Shop. Remember, he pulled out a box of the Eries, and as soon as I seen him, I was like, "Oh, I don't know what number it is, but there's only one of those that I know I need." And sure enough, it's in there.
Funny one.
Did you bring out another fucking dinosaur book?
Yeah,
Is Moon Girl and Double
See, during the pandemic, I was lucky enough that the comic shops around me were open. So they had everything like 50% off. So I was going through their fucking stock and picking out all kinds of random shit and buying it for cheap as fuck. I mean, you know, just whatever.
Is that when you were going around supporting local comic book stores? Single-handedly keeping them open
and then I put them all in, Mylar.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, sorry. Have you seen those Marvel photo booth looking thing?
The what?
It's like a photo booth with Marvel on it. And you like put your pictures. Like the princess like pictures like this. Like, this is my kids.
Oh shit.
Pretty tight.
Oh, nice.
Hey, did you get me a First Lady shredder, Mo?
Yeah. That's the one I was showing you earlier.
I don't know.
King Shark 9.8 or Funny Book? Which one?
Funny book all day, bro.
Funny book.
1970s.
Because King Shark, I mean, you can always get that, dude. But that Funny book is kind of it's rare, you know. It's rare, right?
Yeah. It's not rare. I mean, like it's
pretty rare.
They're hard to find.
It's pretty rare. I'll be honest.
Over there, dude.
I just don't want you guys to fucking buy them all.
I guess As a teacher, I get a lot of gifts from students.
There's not even any on Mercari.
Of course not.
Shit.
So I got a question, Rob.
Yo.
How did the Air Pirates Grail become the West Grail?
Oh, man.
Oh god, I'm taking a nap while he
Good
tells this.
story. You're gonna talk to your
There you go.
grandkids.
Huh?
Well, I pretty much just saw, Claremont Packing House?
Yeah.
I was there, and there was a vendor that had the Air Pirates. And I looked through everything. Nobody had shit that I wanted. And I saw Mickey Mouse on the cover, and I was like, hey, what's up with that book? And he goes, oh, so he told me about it, about the lawsuit and all that shit. So he had it at like $80. And he's like, you know what, if you want it, I'll do $30 on it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I was like, all right, but I didn't really know. I still had to think about it. So I bought it, and I came back, and I showed like the people in the chat. I said, hey, look what I just picked up. And I kind of opened it up. I mean, you've seen the inside. I mean, it's got some funny ass shit in there.
Yeah.
So then it kind of died down after that, and then like Robert Bedgood, a couple weeks later, he went to like a little show, and one of the dudes had a copy up there, and I think he traded for it or something. So he got his own
I thought he
copy.
found it at the warehouse.
No, it was like some like show, like the alley. Remember?
It was
he
got
it from
no,
the alley.
like some dude shop in a back alley.
Yeah, that one.
Drugs all over.
Yeah. That's San Lorenzo for you. And so like he got a copy and was like, hey, look what I just got. And so like I think James was the third one, right? Or was it CJ?
CJ probably got it before me, but I got the first BGC copy.
Yeah. So like CJ loves Mickey Mouse stuff. Yeah, CJ likes Mickey Mouse stuff, so he bought a copy. James got a 4.0?
Yeah.
A 5.0. I mean, it might as well have been a 4.0. Let's be honest. And
so it was pretty beat up.
So yeah, so people just start picking it up, and like, I feel sorry for the new members now because that book is just gonna be like fucking almost impossible to get.
Hey Rob, this ain't the first appearance of Gwenko?
Nah, man,
this is not it, huh?
That's a different volume.
As a hopeful, I hunted down I used to be into hunting down the chapter grails, so that's why I have some of them. But like the Air Pirates, I got one from Flacco and I got one from Aaron, and so I just that's pretty dope. I mean, I'm glad I grabbed my two. I know they are getting hard to find.
So I've had about 5 of them in my possession.
Yeah.
And I spent like the first one I spent $30 on. I bought one on eBay for $25.
Yeah.
I bought a couple of my LCSs for $30.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the last time I bought a copy of Air Pirates, I spent $100 on it.
Yeah.
Out of LCS. But yeah, I have 3 copies right now.
Nice.
Want to sell one for $25?
Isn't that bad?
Well, did you see those ones? Flacco was selling one or 2. They had like 3 or 4 signatures on them. I was like, fuck. But luckily, the artists are still alive, so it's not like we can't get signatures either. I mean, we can still get them printed.
Yeah, I mean,
they're all fucking.
Or it didn't exist.
Midwest has a bat slap one, right?
Yeah, the world's finest 57, I think it is.
Yeah, that's the only interested in having. Other than that, fuck the other grails.
Oh, you don't like Revolver?
Oh my god.
No. Hey, there's some pretty decent copies of Air Pirates here on eBay.
You're still looking on eBay?
Fuck. He's got $100 burning a hole in his pocket.
Dude, hold on. You can go on eBay right now and get a 7.0 for $150.
Look at from your favorite shop.
What was that?
Torpedoes.
Oh
Fucking
boy.
good.
Oh, shit.
That's Aaron's.
Torpedoes, baby.
Cheer.
How many torpedo shops are there?
2.
2?
Two.
Yeah. There's one in California and then one in Vegas. They both suck.
I got a bunch of trash. Ridiculous. Fucking tired of
I
it.
always jump in the live feed, see if I can see Aaron.
He does the film.
He doesn't make
Hey,
public appearances.
I want to make my
What
own
number is that Batman swap again?
patches with this.
World's
Devil
Finest 57, I
Rejects
think.
with this instead. That'd be sick.
153. My bad. I don't even know
I'm
my
gonna
own
call it
chapter
Tournament
grail.
of Rejects. That's gonna be my club.
This one for South Grill. If you want to get to South Grill, you better pick up fast because it's been optioned for a movie.
South Grill is stupid.
That's the South Girl right now, the God copy.
$200, small right here. I'll sell it to you. $200. It's going up, dog.
Well, what's that? The first appearance of Skrull?
Holy shit.
No. Some bullshit.
What is it?
I don't know.
You know what's funny with Donny Cates? We signed it. He signed in 2019. Well, the signing date is January 1st, 2020. So he signed the wrong date on.
What the hell?
Oh, Donnie.
Damn.
Dude, that World
Donkey,
Finest.
man, I
fucking
love that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
He's from
Dude,
he's
a
from Austin.
35
my
for
favorite story.
380 graded.
Wait,
There's a
are they
raw
expensive,
five
James?
for 500.
Dude, I just gave two of those away to
The only
a
story I ever
Midwest
read.
member.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. That 007, I gave her 2 copies.
You're an idiot. You should have given me a fucking copy.
You're not in the Midwest?
And
Comic Grader's funny.
I'm a Batman fan, so I should at least have it.
That's the first appearance of the Batarang
Well,
Kryptonite Batarang.
yeah, but everyone just wants their slap.
The crypto thong.
These books are making me depressed.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I throw bullshit in my Mylar, so
Oh, what the hell?
at least it'll be
Okay,
easy to
so the
sell.
three listings I was just saying that are like $400. Dude, I could have just bought one on the 7th for $20. God damn it. And then last month, 2 for under $50. Oh my god. What the hell?
What book are you talking about?
The World's
Yours.
Finest.
Did it get hot all of a sudden?
World's Finest. If you look on the current search,
It's been always up.
what's up for sale, there's only 3. 2 are graded, 1 is raw. The raw person wants like fucking 500.
Fuck that guy.
He knows you're all chasing it. That's why he's charging that much.
I don't think
Probably
you
a
know how to
Midwest
eBay.
member selling it.
Do you know how to eBay, James?
Huh?
Do you know how to eBay?
Yes, I didn't say I bought it, bitch. I'm just looking at the sale. Anyways, that's crazy.
There was like a Captain Marvel
That's
number
wild.
1, and it was Scotty Young variant. It's done by Scotty Young and Stan Lee and 2 other signatures for like $1,000.
Huh.
And the guy gave me an offer. He's like, "Hey, you dropped it $200." I'm like, "I don't have that much money."
Are Stanley signatures still hella expensive? I haven't even.
Well, not terrible.
That's one thing I do want. I don't have one signed by him.
I don't have Stan Lee signature.
Well, he signed whatever was put in front of him.
Well, that's what I mean. I want one. That would be nice to have.
You could probably find one on a Batman book if you look hard enough.
I'm sure.
Here. I got
Give me
your
a
King card right
Daredevil
here.
signed by Stanley. Where?
Maybe with there.
That's funny.
What's up?
Chilling.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna buy next.
And the creator of Carol Danvers was in Dallas today. I didn't get to go. I'm gonna take some class. Was it Thompson? Thompson was the creator of Carol Danvers. I get to go to that.
Oh shit! A Spider-Man #1 gold signed by Stan Lee.
Daily Centuries are expensive. I'm like,
with CLA.
He came down to San Antonio, but like the wait was so long, I didn't want to wait in line. I had my kids with me. Now I regret it. Should suck it up. We're staying in line for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't do all that. I can't do it. Even when I went to like LA Comic Con and he was there, I was like, I am not waiting in line for that. Uh-oh, Robert disappeared on me.
So what's next on your list for purchases?
Going to bed.
Man, I'm still looking for I think it's a Forever Evil #4, New 52, the Batman variant, and it's like a yellow. He's like a yellow lantern Batman or something. So I got the white one, I got the green one, and I'm just missing the yellow one.
Nice.
That's on my hunt.
I don't have the green one, but I do like the white one too. I like the white one more than that yellow one.
I got the white one. I accidentally stumbled upon that one.
That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got the white one from It's the Brightest Night. I got it from Tony Who Cackles. He sent me a signed one, actually.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it's just pretty tight. That was the one I started with, and then I just recently found the green one the other day when we all met up at Frankenstein's. Abraham was there, Robert was there. Show's tight. Everybody was there that day.
Robert's everywhere.
Found some good books.
Yeah,
besides in this chat.
Green one's definitely one of my favorite covers.
What are you aiming for, Alamo?
Yeah.
I wanted Batman Adventures 14, but Flacco keeps buying them all.
Yeah, it's hard to find. I've already asked. I've already been to Frankenstein's twice, and no luck. So, I mean, I don't want to surrender to the internet, I guess.
I would, but I don't want to spend that much money right now.
Yeah.
It's like even for the Fallout, I only paid $160 for the Fallout, and I was like, the guy was like, it's pretty clean. He's like, I won't take less than $160. I was like, okay, I guess. I was like, oh man, that's a lot of money. $160 for me.
Yeah.
But look at me. But I'm not gonna sell it because it's like.
And now that was decent. Because now they're way up.
Yeah. If I would have got those Spider-Verse books before that movie came out, that would have been golden.
But even after the movie came out, and I mean, it was still fairly new, even 9/8 were still like 220, maybe. Like, I don't.
Spider-Man New York, his first appearance is going pretty high, too.
Oh, God, what the hell cover is that? Because that one's just, God, I just fucking seen it too.
Yeah,
that one's a hard book to get a high grade in, isn't it?
Which one?
Orlando got.
Oh, the noir one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that like an all black cover?
Yep. I don't know. That co-creator is a fucking asshole. I forgot his name. I met him at a little show, dude, and like everyone tried talking to him about Spider-Man Noir. He's like, well, you know, I do other things too, right? Because a Spider-Verse movie had just come out,
Mhm.
and I was looking at his art, and I was like, man, like this art sucks, dude. Like it's not even that good.
But
Yeah, so yeah, I don't like that guy.
Yeah, that Peter Porker is pretty campy, but
Patrick Zerker.
is the other one.
Nah, his name is like De La Rosa or some shit.
This one's a fucking variant.
We should do an auction right now with our one viewer.
Probably one of us. Or if Flash is still here. He's been pretty active.
You should add Splash, dude. He has a lot to say.
All right.
I kind of want to know about the 1942 one staple books. That's the first I've ever heard of that.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, they rationed every like piece of metal in the 40s, World War II.
Yeah, bad.
You had to get some World War II books. That's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
That was just to get the morale up for the troops. Send those over.
Right.
So no, not many of those had to survive. You don't get.
Yeah, it makes you appreciate those fucking books that came out in the 30s a lot more.
Yeah. They had that movement, right? When Wonder Woman came out, they burned a whole bunch of comics too.
Yeah.
That Wonder Woman's about bondage and stuff. Hey, have you watched that movie on Netflix about Wonder Woman?
I heard about it. I haven't watched it yet.
I was like watching the movie. I was like, man, it's like a white porn watching it.
Fuck yeah.
Well, he had two wives, right, or two girlfriends or some shit.
Yeah, they're like a monogamous couple. And they had like babies and everything.
Yeah.
The guy was like the inventor of the light detector.
Damn.
I guess that's why she had her lasso of truth, because he was like the inventor of the light detector.
Oh. Yeah. So what did they do in North Dakota, Scully?
Well, you can go to work and you can come home and play on the computer.
Damn.
Order books.
You never thought about moving out from there?
Nah. Well, yeah, I've thought about it a lot, but job I've been there for 10 years now. And I got a pretty sweet little gig set up right now.
Oh.
I have family in South Dakota.
See, I did my freshman year of high school.
This is a Dakota-heavy podcast.
Yeah, I did my freshman year of high school in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Yeah.
They got big ass houses over there for cheap.
No, not right now because of the oil field and all that. So everything's 3 times the fucking price for everything.
Damn.
The oil money's good. Well, in Texas, they outsourced all their oil people out to New Mexico. So all those drillers are going to New Mexico right now.
Right. Yeah, whole COVID thing kind of shit on the fucking oil prices.
Mm-hmm. I'm not complaining. But I haven't for my truck though.
Right.
My house all week. Nobody's going anywhere.
So you've probably never been to a convention, huh?
There is one in Bismarck called BizCon. It's got some vendors and shit. There's a couple people that they come over from Minnesota and some come up from South Dakota. They'll bring their collections up and sell them, but I've never found anything too crazy. I think I got this last year I was there, I got a Secret Wars 8. That was like the only thing I found.
What's that
Or
cracking?
Colorado. Colorado is pretty close, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to skip through South Dakota.
Yeah.
Like 12 hours away. No, maybe 10.
Yeah, I don't know if Montana has anything.
Maybe on the western side of Montana. But yeah, eastern Montana, it's like all flat. It's like a bigger version of North Dakota.
I got about 12 LCSs in a 50-mile radius.
Fucking bragger.
I wish I had that problem.
Like comic book shops here, but the comic book market here in San Antonio is not really big. So it's like you find a good book, but they're going to charge you a lot because not many people can go buy it. They can't find it anywhere.
Right.
All the shops you saw on eBay to get the bigger market. So
Yeah.
we're finding a good deal here.
The shop that I buy my books from across the state, like I was saying earlier, she has a lot of her back issue stuff listed online. So I can kind of go through and pick, like if an older book gets hot, I can usually go on her back issue part and usually pick it up or something like that. But she's kind of starting to catch on to me.
Yeah.
Because if I'll order multiple copies on my pull list of something, or if I hit her up about what the hell was it? Yeah, it's something. I'm trying to think of a book that I had recently
They all get like that.
Started asking her about, because she wasn't big, like she doesn't really watch YouTube or anything. She's kind of old school.
Yeah.
But she recently discovered like the top 10 countdown, like that Comic Tom show and whatnot. So now she's starting to catch on to a lot of the shit. And she doesn't mark stuff up, but I definitely don't get some of the stuff as cheap as I used to.
Yeah.
God, what the fuck was that book?
My shop is like really small, so they mark up everything as soon as it gets hot. So it's like
like the Batman 89 whole fiasco.
Yeah.
She didn't get any of those. She'd ordered a couple of them, but she didn't get any copies of it in. So
there's a charger right there, but it's mine. Go ahead.
yeah, my
God
shop
damn it.
for $80 the day it came out. I'm like, really? She's like, the day it came out, at least give me a free check.
Nah, fuck that, dude.
$80?
That's some bullshit, bro.
For both covers or just one?
At least give it
Go to
a
a different
day.
shop.
At least give it a fucking day, dude. That's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Or put like, if you order 20, put like 10 of them out or something like that. I don't know.
Right.
So that's the reason why I hate when comic shops cry, because they can do shit like that to us, but the minute like, oh, nobody picked up the pull list, or bullshit like that, or COVID, we can't open our doors. It's like they fucking they come to us, saying like, oh, we need help.
It's like, no, remember the time you tried to rip me off on that Batman?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, you're fucking overpricing shit, and like, therefore I have no money to help you out.
Yeah.
So there's because of the riots in LA, there was two comic shops that were, or I think 3. No, there's 2. There's 2 comic shops in LA that got hit through the riots, and immediately they fucking set up GoFundMe accounts. One was asking for $3,000, one was asking for $40,000. And when not only
build them out,
the what?
And collecting insurance. So,
Yeah. So like
40,000.
But check this out. Golden Apple, they're on, their slogan is, this is where the celebrities shop for their comics. They their windows got bashed in, and it looked like they got robbed. Well, the thing is like they have that sliding gate. You know what I'm talking about? Like they had one of those. Nobody was ever able to get in the shop to rob anything. So when they set up the GoFundMe account, they set it up for security upgrades and to fix the damaged windows. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this is some bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
And then the other shop, I think they got raided. Their shit got destroyed. I mean, multiple windows got bashed in. And yeah, they wanted money for like upgrades and more security and shit like that. But I just can't stand when shops are like when they're dirt bags and then they expect people to help them out afterwards.
Right.
It's crazy.
You shouldn't have to be asking for handouts if you have like a good insurance plan.
Yeah.
Unless you're skimming money in every aspect of your business, which you shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But
I mean it's hilarious to me when they post stuff like I'm out in the books and they're like, oh, this is the last 2 weeks of people not picking the pull list. And it's just like, I bet you fucking that key, Batman 89 is not even in there. It probably got picked out. You know what I mean? Like, that's why for so long I didn't do pull lists, because once a book got hot, it was like, oh yeah, we got your copy here, but it's like the B cover. And it's just like, no, like I never ordered the B cover. Why are you throwing it in there now? You know? So yeah, I just stopped doing that shit. And I recently picked it up because, they're on their. I mean, like I said, I have multiple shops to choose from, so I'm trying this other one, and they've been on it pretty good. So, but so Scully, you don't really dabble into like Silver Age shit or nothing like that?
No, I just put together that Volume 1 of Ghost Rider. I did Marvel Spotlight 7 through... Or no, I got Marvel Spotlight 5 through... What does it go up to 12?
Yeah.
And then I did Volume 1, 1 through 81. And I got the Marvel Team Up. I just got that run done, like, within the last month.
Oh, okay.
Like Silver Age horror books, a lot of the DC, like House of Secrets and shit, some of that stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Kind of all over with my collection. I'm trying to get into some of the older Flash stuff.
It's kind of tough when you got like a lot of Flash fans.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that collect Flash. There's a lot of people that collect like Green Arrow, like those older books.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like with Carol Danvers, so I got my mark is pretty good.
That's I mean, but you already have the run, right? You said
I get the first Miss Marvel run.
So you got like for cameo and first appearance of Mystique.
Yeah.
Robert, doesn't Garmo collect books like that hardcore?
Yeah, Garmo he loves like Captain Marvel stuff. So I actually pressed out
just like Silver Age, Bronze Age stuff in general. Like he collects hardcore old school books.
Yeah, he's a Marvel fan, so you rarely see him pick up DC books. But he's got some bangers in his collection.
Oh yeah, fuck, that Ghost Rider. That Ghost Rider's Bronze Age, isn't it? Volume 1 is. I'm pretty sure it is Bronze Age.
Yeah, it's not Silver Age. Oh, that's cool.
I do have some older Silver Age Fantastic Four stuff, but not as much Silver Age as I would like.
Oh, that was the first appearance of Mystique, right?
No, that's Ms. Marvel.
Ms. Marvel number 1.
Yeah.
Word. Oh yeah, I got.
Mystique is like issue 16 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
There's a cameo and a first appearance. Yeah, but it's funny because I have access to a lot of these like shops and I don't even do like modern stuff.
That's first cameo. Tight.
Yeah.
James, do you have the Hulk 180 or 181? was gonna say
180. He has 180. Yeah.
Full free.
I can't hear him.
Full free.
In the pack.
Oh, nice. That's cool. That's awesome.
I haven't seen that before.
Super dope.
Shit. Makes you wonder what else is in that. Well, let's open it up right now.
That's the. I know that's one of the others. But how old do you get? I should say greater than that package, right? They were trying to.
Those packs are tempting, for sure.
Here we go, Robert.
Yeah, it is.
Boom.
Nice.
And another one.
Love that book.
Yeah,
I actually have. Let me go grab it real quick. You guys will probably be impressed by it. Whoa.
Probably not. I like that cover.
Yeah. It's Psylocke right there. Weird ass with the Psylocke.
I think I have like that whole freaking most of that run pretty cleanly.
So how come Silver Surfer 1 really didn't get any love?
Which one? The new one? The Super Surfer Black or the
older?
This one.
Older?
The old school.
Probably because of
got some love. But I think 50 is the one, like the first cover appearance of him, isn't it?
Oh, yeah?
Because I don't think he's on 49. He ain't on 48. Because 50's got him on that brown cover, I think.
No, I thought he is on the one with Galactus.
On 49?
There's lots of
stuff.
Fucking look.
I got it somewhere.
First, the one with Galactus, Fantastic Four.
I know the one with him and Thor is a hot cover, but nice. I know there's a lot of people looking for Silver Surfer, and I think that's why, because he's underrated right now. Is he going to show up in the?
Oh yeah, he is on 49, James.
What team's looking for right now?
Fantastic Four 49. We couldn't remember if Silver Surfer was on the cover of it or not. Yeah, that's the look I gave.
I'm fucking up.
Does he have a copy?
I think he does. And if he does, he's going to sell it to me. What?
No. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
He's on it.
That's the... Let me look at which one I got. I don't remember. I got the one that I like. The one where it's like the green Galactus is in the background.
That's 49. Surfer's right below him.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it's first Galactus, first full, second Silver Surfer, and then it's first of their cover together. I don't know where the fuck I put it, but it's somewhere.
You already shipped it to me.
Isn't that the one you got from what's his name?
eBay. I got it from what's his name on eBay.
I thought you got that from you didn't get that from Trevor?
I don't even know if I've ever bought anything from Trevor. That's probably why he hates me so much.
It's a love-hate relationship.
You can hear the hate today, huh?
Oh, I know, right? I was like, what the hell? That dude
Serious? I was just like, whoa, relax, dude. I like James. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
I got your back, brother. Garbage.
See the grade?
Yeah, it's gonna match my 4.5.
And the pages though. Woo. Yeah, this is another example of how to get it before it becomes out of reach.
That one.
Oh, show.
So this is a book that I got earlier this week too. This is an underground book.
Oh Jesus!
No, hey.
What does it say though? What's the caption? What does the little bubble say?
Hey, give me a hip hop head. Or hop head. But okay. So the special thing about this book is that this was supposed to be Air Pirates number 3.
Oh shit.
But because of the lawsuit, they had to change all the characters, so you don't see Mickey Mouse anymore or anything like that. So this would have been the 3rd issue of Air Pirates.
Sick.
So they still release it, but just with different characters and stuff.
Yeah, Walt Disney Productions.
Yeah.
Dope.
Plaintiff. Oh, they got the whole case on there.
Yep.
Oh shit.
A lot of people don't know that about this book, and it's still fairly like cheap, to find.
Yeah, but that was still
that was what?
Like whatchamacallit. Like they really didn't have a right to sue him over Mickey Mouse because Mickey Mouse was like a character and it wasn't like property. It was more like a common use. Like so
like a household name.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think he's still paying on the lawsuit. He lost the fucking lawsuit, dude.
Yeah. Which because
here it is. Look, see, it says right there. $700,000 damages. So
don't go up against the mouse.
Nope.
Yeah, and that was like the first character to ever be copyrighted was Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he wasn't copyrighted.
He was. There's no reason why they should have won that case, but they did.
But because the power that Disney had,
all Disney, they won that case. Yeah,
it's crazy.
You better be careful talking about the mouse right now. You're gonna crack down on us.
Mickey Mouse was copyrighted when copywriting was invented.
Yeah, there you go.
The mouse invented copyright.
I watched this series on Netflix and talked about how people can't copyright their characters. And Walt Disney was the only company that allowed to do it. And so it wasn't fair for like all these other creators. They couldn't copyright the characters. So
yeah,
but Walt Disney did it somehow.
Yeah.
Damn. So just imagine how many
copyrights.
characters lost copyrights.
Got sued because he looked too much like Donald Duck.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cherry Pop-Tart.
Or would Disney just go after characters that resembled their characters?
They would, because they say Cherry Park. I guess Disney wanted to have the whole family concept of their image, and they didn't want Mickey Mouse flying dope over comics.
Yeah. But also, that was at a time like when they would put crazy shit in their cartoons. So really, it was almost like, what are they complaining about?
Yeah.
Because they weren't profiting from it.
Like Dumbo was really racist. They had
their
own problems they should have taken care of.
They're just out for that dollar.
I'd like to know what Splashface thinks about this whole thing.
I think he went to bed.
Here he left.
Splashface? Oh.
Yeah. He headed out because, you know, it's like 2 in the fucking morning.
Fuck, we got this shit running.
Yeah, I'm about to jump off.
James is
And then you got
for the 4th hour.
And then you got this fucker right here who got off to go get something to eat. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
The West is still standing.
Midwest is about to surrender.
It's 4 o'clock.
Oh, me too, and I run it, so I'm fucked off.
All right, guys. I'll see you.
Thanks for joining us, Scully.
On the other side.
Good chat up, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, man.
Good.
We're
Later.
Peace out, fellas. See you soon.
Bye.